What's up, guys? We are here. We are ready. It is hockey night in wherever the fuck we are all living. Let's be real. We're all somewhere else, but we're all here. It's fine.
Yes.
Oh, are we hyped? Maybe. Shannon's already gone.
Shannon dipped already. Like, yeah, all right, that's enough of this.
Shannon was good for a little bit, but it's fine. Aaron's here. Aaron, it must be late for you because I know you're overseas. Hi, Belle. Good evening to you. Guys, I have something really cool to show you. And this is going to be our new toy as we do this. I don't know where Shannon is, but whatever. My birthday was yesterday, fam. So for my birthday, I got the official Budweiser goal horn. And it is now synced to our game. So it'll light up. I turn the sound off because it's really fucking loud. And I got it. But it'll go off. It'll light up every time a goal is scored in our game tonight. So I'm very excited about our new, toy, accessory, whatever we want to call it. So this will sit here now. It's sitting on a really good smelling candle.
That's actually really sick. I might have to get one of those.
Oh, would recommend.
I definitely need to get one of those.
Totally. Thank you, friends. Thanks for the birthday wishes, y'all. Vernon, what's up? I feel like it's been a minute. Officer Gaming, always lovely to see you. Thanks, Aaron. Can any of you put on skates and play forward for the Vegas Golden Knights? See,
I can't even get the game on my TV, so no.
Shannon can't even find the game. John, how about you?
I downloaded.
I can still skate. I don't think I can play at the NHL level.
Fair.
I think William Karlsson would be better than me with a broken foot than I am perfectly healthy.
Yeah, and he's about all they have right now.
Yeah, everybody's out for Vegas. This is just getting worrisome for them at this point. Like literally any big name except for Pietrangelo, which I might have just jinxed. Everyone else has gotten hurt for them.
Guys, that's so rough. I need Alex to come on so we can talk about yesterday, but I'm waiting for him.
My hair could have gone.
I can't believe he broke his foot. That's so wild. This is how my roster is going to fall apart, guys. The Yotes are tanking. You three should start on the second line. Honestly, can you imagine the three of us being the second line for a team?
That'd be a fun line.
I'd be like crawling. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
By the time I got to the offensive zone, the other team would already be coming back the other way.
Yeah. It'll be like Jenna. Jenna was always like, yeah, I'm a goalie for a reason because I don't like skating in reverse.
I just probably skate about 10 miles an hour slower on average than anyone in the NHL.
Honestly, works for me. Oh, guys, what are we? There's like a decent set of games here tonight. What are we excited for? Let me know. Shan, what's new in your life?
I'm really stressed out about my remote, man. I just took the garbage out and I'm scared I threw it out.
You took the garbage out from your office?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Well, it wasn't really like garbage. It was like all the crap from Halloween weekend that I put in a shopping bag and threw out.
I see what you mean. Am I the only one who like doesn't Halloween? Is that weird of me?
I didn't do that much on Halloween.
I just like don't Halloween as an activity. I think growing up, when it's because my birthday is the day after Halloween, it just like ruins it a little.
Yeah.
Like not the vibe anymore.
I can see that, yeah.
And everyone was like, what are you doing for Halloween? And I'm like, I don't know, sleeping. How can Seth Jones get paid $9 million and play like crap? I wonder that about people all the time.
Could have just stopped the question after the first part. How does Seth Jones get paid $9 million? You can just stop the question there.
Just like the general statement. I wonder that all the time about some of these like contracts. I'm like, how do you make like $7 million a year? And
I mean, that's one of the worst contracts I've ever seen.
Oh. How do we feel about the Fox contract yesterday?
comparable to McAvoy. I like it.
Yeah.
I think he's a really
He's
good
solid
player.
30 when that ends. He could retire if he wanted to.
Honestly, yeah.
I
Nah,
keep
he's
watching all
really
these
good
like
player.
companies get like 6 to 8 year deals, and I'm like, you will ride this to retirement. I didn't realize ESPN Plus gives us commercials. How nice. Seth Jones has the best agent. He must. He really must.
His agent's the same as Eichel's, isn't it?
Well then, I don't really know what that agent's doing though.
So can't get Eichel out of Buffalo.
Poor Eichel. Like, what does he do these days? Does he just like hang out?
I don't know. I guess technically he's still recovering from that injury. So
Yeah, he's on IR.
he's on IR. So I don't know what his day-to-day activities consist of.
That's what I don't get. Just sit around doing nothing. I'd love to do that. That's basically what I did yesterday. My boss told me I wasn't allowed to work on my birthday. So I said, great.
Just my harm.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on our IR right now, guys. I'm like the team IR. Matthews, guys, I'm not even kidding. I thought he was so much older than he is because he looks at least like 30.
Well, he's been on the front of the NHL twice.
Yeah. Is he like? He's got to be like still what 24?
He's younger than that, I think.
23.
I think he's 23.
Wow. Feels like he's been in the league forever.
I'm looking it up. Yes, confirmed. He's 24.
He's 24.
It's just oh wow.
He's younger than me.
Toronto really just rushed at the goal there. They were like, we're not wasting any time. Let's go. Lehner's like, I'm going to sprawl out on the ground and see what happens.
Yeah. Like there's no excuse for Toronto to lose this game.
No.
On home ice with all the players that Vegas has out, like Toronto knows that they have to win this game.
With basically playing with like no one.
Yeah. I mean,
there's probably not a single complete line on the Vegas roster right now. That's so rough. Oh no. Oh my god, that made me think of that TikTok. Oh no. My table. It's broken.
Oh my god. You've been using that sound all over the place.
It's just funny. Meg, what is happening to your boy Marc-Andre Fleury? Him going to Chicago has been a bad move. Let me tell you guys, I told John this before we came up. I have him on my fantasy team now because he was traded to me by Alex from Ice Guys. And I had him sitting on my bench. And when I set my rosters on Monday morning at 6 a.m., I said, they're playing the Sens. Let's give Fleury a chance. And he got me 7.8 points last night. So I think he could be making progress. I think it's an adjustment. And I'm trying to not be a hater. That's kind of where I'm at. Just so everyone knows. Hi, Eric. I'm doing swell tonight. Shannon, how are you doing tonight?
I think I'm getting a head cold, so I'm a little out of it, but this is my third cup of tea. So
who needs a beer when you can drink tea?
That's
I did like it with whiskey. Let's be realistic now, but
hey, whiskey in a teacup. You never know.
Yeah, Meg, you're gonna have to do the play-by-play here since I don't have a game on. So.
When have I ever been known to do that? It won't happen, but it's fine. We're having absolutely no one who matters except for maybe one right now. Vegas has a little control, so it's not bad.
They are set up in the offensive zone pretty well here.
Yeah.
Aaron, I usually put milk and sugar in my tea, but I didn't with this one because it's a very sweet fall flavor. So
Starbucks yesterday was out of the alternative milks, and it was so hard on my stomach. Oh my god.
Their pumpkin cream latte, though, is superb.
The Dunkin' peanut butter cup iced
I
coffee.
haven't had Dunkin'. I don't live near Dunkin'.
Fantastic.
Feel bad for Jeremy Swayman right now.
John, Eric wants to know who you think will be the new Florida coach.
I'd like to see them just let Andrew Brunette ride for a little bit. I mean, he's been an assistant in the league for a while now. I remember when he was playing, he was actually a player that I liked a lot when he was playing. So I would just kind of let things ride with Brunette behind the bench. This is his first head coaching gig, but he might, I mean, they're obviously a really good team. He might be able to just kind of coast along with them and learn on the fly. And they may not need to make a change. I think I would give Andrew Brunette at least a few weeks to just see if they stay at the level that
well,
they're
their
at.
top prospect right now is Tortorella. That could be like, talk about having all the pieces to do well and then literally taking a hatchet to it.
A grenade, literally throwing a grenade at it.
Yeah, see, I don't think Tortorella would fit there stylistically.
No.
They're an
He doesn't fit anywhere
offensive.
stylistically anymore.
Well, I think a defensive team he would fit in pretty well, but they're a high-flying, high-scoring, like Florida's there all offense, and they're just scoring tons of goals. That's not shot blocking and defense. So I don't think that would be a smart move. I would just let Andrew Brunette ride it out for a little bit and see how he does. And if they need to make a change later in the year, then maybe they can find somebody. There are guys available, but I don't think Tortorella is a fit there. Tortorella would be a better fit in a more defensive-minded team, which Florida is the exact opposite.
We're going to continue this thought, but I love how John's like watching the game, getting this thought out. Shannon's over there pulling like a piece of like black wood across.
Okay, it's a shelf and my TaskRabbit messed up hanging it, and so I was going to try something to see if I can put all the things that I got out for the backdrop, but didn't want to interrupt. So.
cracking the fuck up. Sean Thornton should get the job. No. Here for John and Shannon. I feel bad for Jeremy Swayman right now.
See, I expected Allmark to be the starter, so
yeah, I don't feel bad at all.
I don't really feel bad. They were always gonna be a like 1A, 1B type tandem.
I feel more bad that neither of them's consistent enough to be supportive to the other one.
It's just gonna be like a whoever's hot, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be whoever's
playing. Like a set schedule of like you're gonna play this amount of games, you're gonna play these games.
No,
like, whoever is riding the wave.
Exactly. They're gonna just ride with whoever the hot hand is. And Allmark's looked really good. Like he's been fine to start. People forget that Swayman only played 10 games last year. There was so much hype around Swayman. And like everyone talking about him like he's already like this Vezina level goalie. The dude only played 10 games last season. It was way too early to be judging Jeremy Swayman based on literally, a handful of games. So I'm not at all surprised. I think Allmark was brought in to be the starter and Swayman to be the 1B. And I think they're just going to ride whoever's playing the best at the time. And Allmark's goals against has been fine this year. He's actually played fairly well.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of systems right now where like what we thought was going to be what was going to happen this season isn't necessarily the game plan, but it's just like so early to even like make these types of calls. Like we have to like see how teams evolve. There were so many moves between like the expansion and some like weird ass trading, to be honest, to like see what actually is going to end up happening. We need to let everyone like work their systems. Jordan, what are we drinking tonight? Shannon's drinking hot tea. I don't actually have a beverage in front of me, but my goal horn is from Budweiser.
I'm drinking water.
Love it. Hydration Nation. Hi, Chloe. Bill, how many years? I don't know. For the amount of time that Toronto's actually had the puck, for them to have 4 shots and Vegas to have none, I feel is kind of shocking. Because I don't feel like they've necessarily dominated this game.
No, it's been a feeling out process to start this game, I think. And these teams haven't played each other in 2 years. So
I was just going to say that, like, everyone coming into these little matchups that they used to be so used to but the teams are so different.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a weird place.
Yeah, and with Toronto being in the East and Vegas in the West, I mean, they never played at all last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's been a while since they've played each other, and the rosters have changed a lot.
Yeah, it's so easy to forget that literally everything was so messed up like a few months ago.
Yeah, it really is like how things are like back
What's
to
a division?
how they're supposed to be now, but it was a full season of things being so messed up. It's been 2 off seasons since these teams have played each other. So the rosters are totally different from the last time they played.
So strange. Chloe, the Stars are playing tonight. John's actually gonna stream during that game.
Yeah, they're playing the Jets. That'll be a pretty good one.
Oh yeah. Guys, you're gonna meet someone new tonight. Our new intern. Well, she's not really new anymore, but our current intern is gonna join us later. How fun. You can ask her all of your burning questions for what you need to know about people. Also, Jenna is literally losing the fantasy league.
Yeah, I think she's 0-3 now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a rough start.
Oh, yeah. Chloe, Shan wears that hat all the time.
Yeah, I am kind of sweating, though, so I might open a window.
I'm still in, like, baseball hat season. I haven't switched over to beanies yet.
Well, I'm out of contacts, and glasses and beanies look better than glasses and baseball hats, so.
Fair. Has the game started yet? The Vegas-Toronto game? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so to caveat anyone that's just joining us, my TV is not working at the moment, and I will be fixing it. However, that's why you're not getting play-by-play.
Fuck off. Can someone beat Shannon? Officer Gaming, I'm really glad you asked if someone could beat Shannon in fantasy. Because 1, John's taking her on this
I have
week,
a shot.
so it's a possibility. 2, the 3 teams that Shannon has played yet are the literal 3 worst teams in the league right now. Literally. And it wasn't until a hat trick last week that she was even like in the running with points.
I will say it's easy to be good at fantasy hockey and fantasy basketball more than it is fantasy football, because as long as you remember to set your lineup like 2 days more than your opponent, you pretty much win. So
I set my lineups every Monday for every single day.
you do it for the whole week in one day?
I do.
Interesting.
And then I just like check to make sure no one died.
You don't want the IR next to it.
Had a broken foot.
I finally dropped Evander Kane.
I told you to do that so long ago.
Well, I was waiting until I had someone else to put in the IR slot, and TJ Oshie's on IR, so.
True. I have Brian Rust in IR right now, but he's expected.
Oh, he's in my other league's IR, actually.
He's expected to potentially come back on Thursday.
Okay.
Boost for Pittsburgh.
Has been on the ice. Yes.
All right, guys, if you didn't know, I'm in a fantasy hockey league with Hamilton the Pig's dad. So.
Blows my mind. Guys, we've also started to get into Instagram fights with the Panthers mascot. So that's funny. If Shannon loses because she
I think I dropped him. Honestly, like, let's all be realistic here. Fantasy sports are a guessing game.
You're not wrong. My win was pretty quality. I was taunting Darren all week too, because I was ahead from like day one. It was so funny. Oh, good times, guys. When do I play Shannon? That'll be a crazy week. Just fight about it.
John, do you think Charlie Coyle fits in the second line center spot? I mean, he doesn't have a choice, really.
I mean, he's been the Bruins' second best forward this season, other than Marchand, so he's looked pretty good so far. Obviously, pretty small sample size of only 7 games, but he's fit in perfectly fine this year. He's literally outplayed Pastrnak to this point.
Yeah, I was going to say Pastrnak and Bergeron both look like.
Guys, someone has scored. Who is it?
Boy, hang on. I'm watching it here. Let's see. Vegas is stuck in their own zone. Shea Theodore has it, pass up through the middle and poked away. Taken out. Toronto coming back the other way. Drop pass here for Marner. Marner cross to the far boards, played there by Kerfoot, down low, back out in front. Marner with a backhand. That was filthy. Absolutely filthy. Marner just put that home.
That was kind of fun. That, like, we knew something was coming, didn't know who.
That was a sick goal. I want to watch that over and over and over
That was
again.
beautiful puck handling.
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
brought it across with the defender on him and backhanded right straight in.
How does he get all alone? Oh, my God.
Because they came up on the
Coughlin
right side.
chased
so
to
he
the
was
corner.
The only one crossing without
McNabb and Coughlin are in the same corner, and Lesician didn't cover him quick enough in front. Good example there of you never want both defensemen in the same corner because that leaves the front of the net wide open, and Marner was literally all alone.
Yep. That was beautiful.
And then he had his beautiful spin around backhand that, I mean, gorgeous play.
Toronto out shooting 8-1 right now. That is not lost on me. Poor Vegas.
Vegas just has so many guys out of the lineup. Although Martinez, I think I saw Martinez, so he's back. But
the thing with Vegas, though, is it's not like they don't get the puck. They manage to bring it back. They keep it in their offensive zone, but they aren't getting shots.
Yeah.
They're just kind of floundering over there.
They just don't have... Oh, Kasha just got destroyed by William Carrier.
I'm ahead of you.
Oh, there's a big scrum in front of the bench after that. I'm not surprised. He got absolutely destroyed.
Ouchie. Were you not live before?
Vegas just got a penalty.
Yo, these TSN graphics are pretty good.
Yeah. I like watching the Canadian broadcasts. Like last night I was watching Sportsnet for the Oilers game, and it was cool to get to see all the way that the Canadian broadcasts or the way that the Canadian channels do it.
Yeah. Shannon, you can't request that from Bud Light.
Yes, I can.
Oh my God. Yeah, these aren't cheap. That's the problem. Guys, did we like that? That was fun, right? I thought about turning the sound on, but it's just so loud.
Everyone with headphones in would just be like, "Oh my God!"
And then we can determine it. It'll be a team effort, guys. Guys, let's talk about what other games are happening right now. What other games we have going tonight while we're in commercial break. The Habs are currently beating the Red Wings 1-0. They're about 8 minutes in. Flyers, Yotes, a little over 10 minutes into their first period are still 0-0. And then at 8, we have two other games starting, the Sens and the Wild, then the Stars and the Jets, which John will be covering on his channel. Don't leave us, though. Then at 9, we have the Preds and the Flames. 10, Rangers, Canucks, Devils, Ducks. And then 10:30, Sabres, Sharks. Them Sabres are going to be tired. That is past their bedtime.
Yeah, absolutely not. But if you guys have not yet, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and you check out John's Off the Wall Hockey channel once their game kicks off. Don't leave us forever, but make sure you go give him a like and a sub. We appreciate him popping in. What?
Just have like 2 tabs open.
I've done that. I've had like every streamer that I watch, I just leave the tab open and like
just kind
switch
of
between them.
Usually when I hop in the comments to yours or anybody else's, we're typically live and I just have the video muted and I'm just playing around in the comments.
Yep.
That's fair. I don't have that ability to multitask. Alex Smith, let's talk. I've been waiting for you. I played Flurry last night and it was a great move. How do you feel? How did you do yesterday? Just curious. Ooh, was that blood?
Yeah, but it was his own stick.
But does it matter?
Yes, it does. Because if Kolasar's wasn't Kolasar's stick, then it's not a penalty.
But if someone knocks your own stick into you, it's not there.
Tough shit. It's your own stick.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is the helmet ad for Toronto for TikTok?
Yes, it is. Couldn't be more fitting, could it?
That's wild. I love it. I love every second of that. Wow. Oh my god, I fell behind in the comments. Anyone have any recommendations for where to get some jerseys other than NHL?
Yeah, Alex, thank you for putting that in. I couldn't remember the name of the website, but it is legit, Aaron.
Yeah.
Also, Facebook Marketplace, I swear, or eBay, like you can get something for $40.
Yeah, there are good deals on eBay.
eBay has everything. See, right when I think something's going to happen too, now I know it's not going to happen because the goal horn hasn't gone off.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I guess that one didn't go in.
But you can set it to your delay.
Oh, that's cool.
I could be like, I want it to be 20 seconds behind.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Alex, okay. I can't believe Carhan is starting goalie. He sucks. Woo, woo.
Guys, we are 3 subscribers away from 750, and I would really love to hit that.
Isn't it funny that we've hit that before?
I've hit it 3 times now.
But YouTube just says no.
They took like 30 away last week. I was pissed.
Classic YouTube there.
YouTube's the literal.
I was like, oh my god, we're almost at 775, and then it was like 732, and I texted Megan and I was like, I'm actually emotional.
Yeah, no, that I used to get really upset about that too. Then, like, I swear they'll randomly just give them back at some point. Like, you won't even do a video.
2 days ago, some came back.
Yeah, you won't even do a video, and then your subs will jump up by like 20. It's like, where did those come from? And it's like, oh, those are the ones YouTube took away last week.
Yeah. Oh, guys, something fun that will happen in a few weeks. I know you guys know we were at Penn State a few weeks ago and we filmed a video there. I am going to a game in 2 weeks to like finish filming for that too. But I'll do a little NCAA hockey like Q&A while I'm there and get you some other fun footage. So that'll be cool.
I haven't bought tickets yet, but the Flyers are in the District of Columbia this weekend, so we'll see.
No. You haven't bought a ticket for yet? Our trip to Dallas.
I literally looked, though. I told you, I looked.
Shannon, looking at a flight and booking a flight is so different.
They're basically the same for me.
I'm going to be in Dallas alone, guys.
I'm going.
Are you?
I've told everyone I'm going.
I told everyone you're not. It's fine. Oh, Alex. Okay, Alex has money on the Leafs in regulation. I think that's a fair assessment at the moment. Alex, what else are you betting on tonight? There's a lot going on. Do the Bruins play Capitals this year? I want to see the Bruins player beat the shit out of Tom Wilson for his behavior last season.
Bill, thank you for asking. They do play this season in Boston and DC, actually.
Yeah, they should play, I think, 3 times this year.
They played twice in the preseason. I just didn't go.
Yeah.
And then they play once in January, I think, in DC, and then later in the season in like April in Boston, I'm pretty sure.
We should go. Shan.
Yeah?
We should go to that. Shan and I have a really funny picture that was actually on her story yesterday of me in my Tom Wilson jersey and Shannon her Bruins one is just like laughing at me because I'm just like obviously on the Tom Wilson train. But oh, so funny. CFP top 25, week 10. Oh my god, that's a load of bullshit. Michigan State is 3rd.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's ridiculous.
I actually knew they were in the top 5, and I was looking for my NWHL sweatshirt, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, maybe I'll put the Michigan State one on.
I'm wearing mine. I wear this like every day now. It has an inner pocket. Oh, we're back. Cool.
Where is Penn State? Oh, are you not?
No, we dropped because we just lost to Ohio State too, but it was close.
Oh, Matthew Lutz, thank you for subscribing.
But also the hope is that we beat Michigan and Michigan State, and they both drop.
Well, yeah, the problem is Auburn plays Alabama, and
so you're going to drop out of it.
In our last 2 weeks. The Iron Bowl is the last week of the season.
Yeah. Whatevs. Yeah, whatever. Sean Clifford was hurt. It was fine. We're fine. Tom Wilson dropped the gloves with Eric after the game. Good.
They kicked out Cincy, did they? Well, did Cincy? They're 6th.
So, I think that's fine. If you look at their schedule, I think that's fair.
Yeah, like Alex, I was pissed at the beginning of the season that Auburn was still in the low 20s, but they jumped right up as soon as they beat Ole Miss and they put up a fight against Penn State. So,
yes. Want to know who didn't put up a fight against Penn State? Shannon. Shannon lost at Penn State. God, I hate when I can hear myself back.
guys, 2 more subscribers to 750.
I thought about you the other day. Penn State played North Dakota in Nashville this past Saturday. Yes, and we won that game. Penn State hockey, love it. Yes, I will be in the box with the Nittany Lion Club, which is like the kind of like alumni area people for that game. I'm super excited because Penn State will be playing Michigan in hockey, and I'll be there already for that weekend for the football game, so that'll be really fun.
That's this weekend?
It's next weekend. This weekend's my birthday party.
Oh.
Yeah. And then next weekend is Penn State weekend. It's okay. You don't live here, so you don't get to come to these things.
Fair.
It's fine.
My Friendsgiving is the weekend you're in Michigan, so.
I'm not in Michigan. So
Or
taking down Michigan. Oh, it's fine. Now that Sean's like healthy, I feel okay going into Michigan again.
Do you think Nick Foligno's brother will come play in Boston with his brother, Shannon and John?
As a choice.
Probably not.
I don't think so, because I think Marcus is definitely under contract with Minnesota for a while, I think.
I got hot second.
He is, he has 3 years left on his deal with Minnesota, and he's an alternate captain there, so I don't think Minnesota is going to be just letting him go. I think he's a pretty big piece of the Wild.
Is Tom Wilson now an alternate captain for the Caps?
It depends on the game. They circle out the A's the same way that the Bruins do. Like Chara was an A for half of last season, and he was only on the team for 40 games.
Yeah. And they've got Backstrom out of the lineup. They've got now Oshie out of the lineup. Yeah. So those are guys that would be wearing A's that aren't. So he probably does at this point. Yeah.
I saw that in like a promo the other day, and I literally came over and looked at my jersey and I was like, "There's not an A on this."
Well, they typically don't sell them with the letters on the front.
Yeah, like my Bergeron jersey doesn't have a letter, although I could, I guess, patch one on. But
yeah, maybe if it's like a Char, like he's been in Boston for 15 years, like it might have a C on it by that point. But
my Lemieux has a C on it.
Is that the practice? Oh, you have two Lemieux jerseys.
No, I have his like Heroes of Hockey like special edition one, and then I have like a blank practice jersey.
Okay.
Which I've had for just so long. I do have to buy my Kraken jersey at some point. I'm trying to get to a Kraken game in Seattle because one of my friends who actually has cancer right now is super into the Kraken because he grew up in Seattle as like a kid. So I'm trying to get him and I to go to a game so that he can do that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. He's been like watching it during like chemo and shit. And I'm like, Dan, we're going to go to a game. Just you wait.
Yeah, I just can't rationalize buying the jersey yet since it's still full price plus in their inaugural season.
Wait, I want to get everyone's take on this because I saw this on the internet the other day and I thought it was a really funny comment that people think that the Kraken will win a Stanley Cup before Vegas will.
I mean, it depends on when Vegas enters their rebuild because Vegas is very close to a rebuild, but the Kraken aren't anything to be wowed about right now.
Yeah. I don't think either of them are. I mean, Vegas is closer right now, but that window is closing quick.
Yeah.
Seattle's not even close.
It's not closed by like halfway through this season.
I think a lot of us were pretty on the train last season of not Seattle. Vegas has like 1 to 2 years max left to be a contender. And with all these injuries, it's pretty over.
Yeah, they don't have the young talent coming up to make up for having all these guys out of the lineup.
Yeah.
John, you bring such a crowd. What's up, guys?
What's up, friends?
Oh, Erwin, what's up, dude?
Guys, if you're new with us but old with John, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Yes, do.
Come hang.
Hit that sub button.
Friends supporting friends, guys. Both teams are about 10 to 12 years away, I feel. That's an interesting year assessment, Alex. I feel
Alex,
I don't know
I
how
find
you
that
can.
because the Blackhawks just went from literally a dumpster fire to trying not to be a dumpster fire. But like, if you looked at the offseason, you would have thought they were going to be a lot better than they were by getting Marc-Andre Fleury and Seth Jones and what have you.
Dumpster fire.
Right. No, I'm saying what you thought would not have been a dumpster.
Oh, yeah. I feel like there's no way to know what's going to happen in 10 to 12 years.
Yeah, I don't think you
think
can
it's like
project
they're
out
fighting.
beyond like maybe 3 years in the NHL. Just too
Anyone
much changes.
Yeah. Wild. What the fuck is 10 years going to look like?
I have like 10 years. I have absolutely no idea.
We're all going to be in our mid-30s still bitching about hockey on the internet.
Yes.
Gross. Which, granted, we can't say that because half the time we're streaming with people in their like 40s and shit. But it's fine. Or maybe even more. We're just the toddlers of the game. Guys.
It's a different perspective, though. Like, a lot of people that I go on their shows as guests for appreciate it because we follow the entire league, whereas they follow specific teams, which I think it's a good balance. Because then they have really niche expertise. Like I think I've been able to watch one Bruins game because I haven't had them on cable.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't have as much of a gauge yet until I can fix my television as to what's going on.
Watched a Pens game.
What?
I don't even think I've watched a Penguins game.
We streamed our first game. We streamed as a Penguins game.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Canberra thing. It's a Lightning. We did Lightning Penguins, then we did Bruins Flyers. That's the one game I got to see.
Oh, because they were the opening game.
That was opening night, yeah.
You're right. Well, did I really watch it? I don't know. You darn whippersnappers, me in 12 years from now. Vernon, literally, we're all just going to be like, meh.
This morning, I forgot it was election day, and my neighbor, like, the children didn't have school today because of election day.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard like shrieking outside, and I was like, these damn children, as if I'm not.
This game, I feel, is starting to feel a little more lopsided because Vegas just like isn't setting themselves up to have a chance.
They don't really have any offensive zone time here.
Yeah. It's like they run down there. And then it's just like
cleared back out. They only have 4 shots on goal.
Yeah, literally. In the entire first period. That's wild. They're going to be so tired after this game, too.
Toronto probably should try and extend the lead here. I mean, they're out shooting them 13-4, and they're only up by 1.
Are we saying we don't think they are? They're not attempting anymore.
They got to do a better job.
Fair.
They should be up by like 3 in this game.
Yeah. Hey, if Alex wants his Munties today, he's got to get this win in regulation. So I feel like if they're up 3-0 by the end of the second period, then they're pretty good.
They're in good shape at that point.
This is a start. Get used to each other again, kind of like feel out the dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially with Vegas being out, like, yeah, you kind of know already what's going on, but like, that's hard to get used to. ESPN or TNT tonight. TSN tonight. That's what it is. That is the end of the first period, guys. The Leafs are up 1-0, and it is time to say goodbye to our dear friend John as he has his own life to go live.
Yeah. I get to get ready for Stars and Jets, so that'll be an interesting one. But thank you guys for having me on. It's been a while, so it's good to get a chance to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, it was nice to see you. As we said, make sure you go check out John's channel. Give him the like and sub that you know you should be giving us, and we will talk soon.
Thanks, John. Oh, Shan, what's new? Guys, it's been a minute. How is that?
Well, I made my Ratchet makeshift shelf, so I'm pretty proud of it.
Good.
As in, I took my mini fridge and balanced it on the end of the shelf so that it could hang off the edge of my desk and not fall over.
I love that. Here, let's do a little score recap of everything else that's going on right now while we have this intermission. Recap on our own game. The Leafs are leading 1-0. Goal scored by Marner. Good for him. That was a beautiful shot. If you've not seen it, I would recommend looking it up on the internet. With about just over 2 minutes left in the first period, the Habs are currently beating the Red Wings 2-0. With like 10 seconds left in the first period, the Flyers and the Yotes, both with 13 shots on goal, are 0-0. So they're pretty evenly matched there. Then we got some games coming up at 8 o'clock. Sens and Wild. The Sens lost to the Blackhawks last night, so I don't think that bodes well for them going into tonight with the Wild. And then we have the Jets and the Stars. That's fun. Someone just sent me a really weird meme.
I just got sent a really weird, funny meme, but it was from What We Do in the Shadows. So,
I was about going to SantaCon again.
Yeah, I do have to show, even though I'm drinking warm tea right now, which I'm going to have to refill in a second. I have 2 beers from DC that I'm really excited about that I got singles just for my shelf because they're hockey.
So cute.
I was so excited about them. I haven't actually drank this one, but I've had pale ale from Devil's Backbone before. The other one I tried. It was really good.
What a time, y'all.
Guys, if you're just hopping in, we are in intermission. We've got a 1-0 lead by Toronto. Toronto is aggressively outplaying Vegas, but again, not too surprising because of the injury bug that Vegas has caught. So thanks for hopping in. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we will be joined by some fresh guests soon.
Will we?
Potentially.
I was like, that's cool. Who knew? Oh,
Alex, champagne on a Tuesday night?
I love champagne. My parents got me a good bottle of champagne.
I just have such a heinous headache that sounds horrendous.
Alex, what are you doing right now? Do you want to come talk?
Yeah, Alex, I don't think you've actually ever been on a stream.
That'd be something fun. Alex can come talk betting for everyone. Wow, I feel like that's been like a decade since we've talked to anyone. Shannon.
Yes.
Hi.
What's that beep?
My sister's calling me.
Hi, Jordan.
I'm not going to answer it.
Guys, if you didn't hear, Megan's birthday was yesterday, so please wish her a happy birthday.
I already did.
I've got fresh friends here.
Alex, I sent it to the Ice Guys Twitter.
I'm really just...
But yes, I turned 26 yesterday.
So old.
Shut the fuck up. You're a child.
Where is my remote?
I keep forgetting you're not actually watching this game.
Honestly, I'm like, well, I have nothing to contribute because I'm literally live streaming a game that I'm not getting on television right now.
Wait, did my login not work?
I don't have a remote to try it.
Oh, you don't... I don't watch on TV.
No, it's my Roku remote is missing.
I watch on my iPad.
So my Surface is dead. I could go get
Wait,
my...
guys, this is an interesting question. How many of you actually have cable?
I have cable. It's just downstairs. I could go to the recliner and just recline while I watch this.
I didn't know it was her birthday yesterday until I see it on Shannon's Instagram. Want to know why? Because on Shannon's birthday, I made a lovely story post from the podcast account for her, and she didn't make one for me yesterday. So it's fine. Alex, I sent it to the Ice Guys Twitter.
Well, I reposted it for you.
Didn't even add a background color.
I don't know how to do that, quite frankly.
Come on, Shan.
That's why you gotta ask Miranda for these things.
Do I need to make my own birthday post next year? What's cable? Is that like preview? Oh, Erin, it's like, so you know how you have to get like a TV license or something? That's like essentially it. It's like how you stream or how you watch live television.
But most people at this stage in their lives just get a streaming service.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
But corporate society has really just separated all the streaming services, so you need 47 of them. If you
Them all. They bankrupt me.
I know I was watching TLC, like the Go app with the commercials earlier today, and I was like, get over yourself and pay for Discovery. It's like $4. Like,
Shannon, I literally have it.
see, I forget which ones you have and which ones you don't.
I literally have all of them. And I'm willing to share, guys.
I finished 1,000 Pound Sisters.
I watched the first season.
I finished it, but a new season comes back November 15th.
Guys, okay, this is going to be our intermission topic for the day. What does everyone like to watch? What are your favorite TV shows? I'm so curious.
I've been switching, since you told me about the show, I've been switching between that, Law and Order, and My 600 Pound Life.
Wait, what is it?
I've been switching between, well, like also like the weekly shows that come out, but Grey's Anatomy's off for 3 weeks.
I'm a season behind. It's fine.
So I've been watching Law and Order SVU, My 600 Pound Life, and 1,000 Pound Sisters.
Guys, Shannon loves TLC. That's fucking wild. What am I watching right now? I'm also watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm watching the OG Gossip Girl.
Good choice.
Yeah. What else did I start? Oh, so I'm watching the Marvel movies.
What?
Yeah. I'm watching all the Marvel movies and I'm doing it in order. So I like watch movies randomly. Alex. Hi, friend.
Nice jersey, bud.
Thank you.
Guys, look at this vibe. That's us. Are you girls showing the game? No, because that's illegal.
We will provide Megan will provide any updates though, because I can't get my TV to work.
Wild. Alex, what's up?
Not much. Just living the dream, betting hockey on a daily basis, doing some shows, and now drinking champagne.
Yes. Oh, I love
appreciate-
it in the
appreciate you
tiny
guys.
bottle too.
Oh yeah, you got to have the splits because I mean, you open up a whole bottle, then now you got to drink a whole bottle. You're not gonna waste it, and you cork it, and then you try to open it again, and it's kind of like half flat. That's the worst. So.
Oh, agreed. I'm right there with you. That's why I just stick to tequila, but it's fine.
Yeah, tequila. I probably will get back into tequila again. There's some good ones. Not. I want to try Michael Jordan's the Sincoro tequila.
Ooh, I haven't tried it, but people hate me for saying this. I highly recommend Kendall Jenner's tequila brand.
Is it good?
It's so good.
Megan does have really good taste in tequila. I would have just had like something with tequila, but
I like
only have
in my apartment, and if they haven't like tried certain ones, I literally make them try certain like different tequilas because like it gets such a bad rep because like you rip hard shots of like really rough shit, and it's always the Blanco. But like that's not good tequila. Like there's sipping tequilas that are great and go down smooth, and they don't have the bite, and it's just like you have to get it.
I live a block away from a place called Barrio. It's a tequila bar, and they had like rare and vintage tequilas, and they come in these like fancy glasses, and like you don't take a shot of them, you like actually sip them, and like they have tasting notes and all kind of shit. So it's I'm familiar with that. Yeah,
no, the 818 in the Reposado is my favorite.
Okay. I'll try it out. Yeah. Celebrity tequilas are better than celebrity like bourbons. Like celebrity bourbons usually trash.
Well, because they're all from country artists who don't care what they're drinking.
Yeah, or then you have like Conor McGregor's Proper 12, which actually wasn't bad. It's like if you can't find Jameson regular, then okay.
I haven't tried that, but
John, I do have my goal horn. It's hooked up to this game. It's only gone off once, but it's fine. How fun! I'm so excited about it. I also got a Theragun, guys. So excited about it.
What?
A Theragun?
The massage gun thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can change the little nozzle. So like one is like a point. There's one.
Wait, I don't even have a TV remote, so I can't stop.
This is the Theragun, and you like turn it on.
Oh, okay. It's a small. It's not the one with that like the handle. There's one that looks like a giant like nail gun handle.
No, this is like the travel one.
Oh, cool.
The travel.
It's got to be able to fit in my gym bag.
Aaron, that's fun that you're watching Blue Planet. I do love myself a good documentary.
Oh, is that the one? Yes, with Attenborough. Burrow. What's his name? David. Oh, I love that.
We actually just started yesterday. And Megan, please let me know when the game comes back until I get the game on. We started Heaven's Gates. Is that what it's called? About the cult?
I don't know.
Okay, so apparently there was this cult that in the 70s convinced a bunch of people that if they like
with the bunk beds.
Yes.
They all had to go to this house to like be like lifted, and they all like slept in a house with like bunk beds, and it ended up being like a mass suicide.
It was 22 people went missing.
They all killed themselves.
But they went to space, Megan.
What is this show on? Is this on Netflix or something? Or?
Oh, I think it's on HBO. I didn't turn it on.
Yeah. I did get my goal horn. Oh, I like how people are excited about this. Guys, we have a friend to introduce you to now. Intern Miranda.
Hi.
Hello,
Guys,
Miranda.
ask her every question you want to know.
Miranda, I forgot you were a Leafs fan. We're keeping you from your game.
See my
That's why I
jersey.
said she should come
flipped.
today, because we're covering her team. Come on, Shan. Dan, I'm coming up for the Michigan weekend, just so you know. Vernon, favorite jersey. Guys, what is everyone's favorite jersey?
Favorite jersey that you own or favorite jersey ever?
Oh, good question.
Good question. Okay, let's do it. Well, let's do both. That you own to start. Shannon, you're first. Don't need a show and tell.
No, I'm looking. I have to remember which ones I have. Maybe the camo Bruins one that I own, or the Florida one. I love the white Florida one.
Those are cool.
That's fair. Miranda, what's your favorite jersey that you own?
That I own. I have a Toronto's Arenas jersey with Morgan Riley on the back, so that's probably my favorite. I did also get their reverse retros last year, which I think are pretty sick. But
those were controversial, weren't they? The gray ones.
I kind of like it.
I like them, but I know a lot of people hate them.
Yeah.
No, when they first
their
came
gray
out,
was cooler than the San Jose gray.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Now, when the pictures came out, I was a little iffy, but like once I saw people purchase them and then like actual pictures.
Well,
of
so
them
that's
on
like
people-
Dallas's. They had the Clone Trooper like all white
Oh right, yeah.
reverse retro, and Megan hated it. But I think that Dallas does a really good job making their like
They like it's past tense. I still hate
be a
it.
full outfit.
Yeah, I don't like when teams wearing white gloves are weird. Like the LA Kings are going to come out. They're going to come out with a silver jersey. I don't know if you guys have seen the LA Kings. They're coming out with a jersey in November.
It's cool.
It's the old white throwback, but it's silver.
Oh,
I
I don't like that at all.
I love that jersey, but then they're going to wear it with white gloves. That's just weird.
I feel like you should wear with black gloves.
Yeah, black gloves and
It's
and
all
black shorts.
gray. It's like a matte gray. It's not like any of the shiny stuff that Vegas does.
I like it. Yeah. I think our game is coming back soon because now we're seeing highlights. Alex, okay, your favorite jersey that you own?
Favorite jersey that I own is my Chicago Blackhawks barber pole jersey. So it's the one that they wore in the late 40s, and then they brought it back as a throwback in the 91-92 season. So it's got just a bunch of like horizontal stripes around it.
God, I do have a Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey I really like, but I've only worn it when we took pictures in New York.
The black and white one.
The black and white one, yeah.
Yeah. My favorite jersey that I don't own, it would probably have to be, I don't know.
It's the Neon Stars jersey, for sure.
Well, I own that. I own that one, but no, that.
Or the Capitals reverse retro because it's impossible to get.
You know what? I would say the Capitals. I like that Capitals the white jersey that they wore in the 90s. So you know how they,
Oh yeah.
I almost bought
cool.
one on eBay, but it was so like used that I was like, I don't know if I would ever put this on.
It would be that or the actually I had it when I was younger, but the Peyote Coyote that was green from the the Phoenix Coyotes back then. So like the 90s one. I have the purple one, and it's just not as cool as the green. The original green from it was like 99 to 02 or whatever, 97 to 02. Those are probably the best alternates.
The Coyotes reverse retro sold out so quickly that I didn't even know that there was a different version of, because their reverse retro is technically purple versus the one that they always wear. That I think is now their home jersey. I'm not positive.
When the reverse retros dropped and I was online, I was waiting in queue for like 45 minutes, and that was the only jersey I was able to get at that moment was in like my size, and then I had to wait like over months to get the next one. So
That's wild. I mean, the only jersey I've ever, or no, not the only jersey. The only thing I've ever waited in a queue for that long is like fucking music festival tickets.
I was gonna say maybe concert tickets.
No, not even. With my Coachella tickets, I waited in line for 45 minutes, but it's fine. Okay, wait. So that's, and you said your one that you didn't own, Shannon. You said Dallas for the one you don't own. Me too. I think.
Yeah, either Dallas or the Coyotes.
Yeah. I think
the Dallas, the neons, those are so cool.
Yeah,
I got one of those right
to
away.
buy one when we're down there if they have any.
I also look, the Lightning repulse me and I can't stand them, but their black and white and silver gradient jersey is very cool.
That's fair. Miranda, if you could buy any jersey, what would it be?
I always have loved the Coyotes Kachina jerseys. I think those will probably always be my favorite. So I definitely need to get my hands on one of those soon.
I think that's a very fair statement. Alex, are we good?
Oh, there's like something like flying around in here. I don't know. It's like, I don't know what it is. So.
Y'all, if you don't already know this, Alex has the wildest jersey collection you'll probably like ever find. Like if you just like say a random one, he's like, yeah, I have it. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, it's pretty much all I wear. I mean, I have other clothes. People always say, you have other clothes? I'm like, yes, I don't just wear hockey jerseys all year. I just wear them 3/4 of the year. I have baseball jerseys and band t-shirts and jeans and other things. So.
Why not wearing band tees?
Right. Yeah. So, well, I was when I was playing music, and I wore a bunch of band tees. I didn't wear hockey jerseys on stage because that would be insane. So, no.
I think it'd be great. It'd just be a little warm.
Yeah, playing metal in a hockey jersey sounds terrible. So.
That's okay, more questions for Miranda so the people can get to know her. Okay, your team is the Leafs. Who are your two favorite players?
Obviously Austin Matthews. I love him with all of my heart.
It's a very
number 2. See, that's tough. Maybe controversial. I used to say Frederik Andersen, but he's gone and thriving in Carolina at the moment, which breaks my heart. But probably William Nylander, number 2. Maybe Morgan Riley.
See, Riley was on our graphic today.
He was. I saw that.
I mean, that's stylistic choice. Guys, what arena, if you could go to any arena, would you want to go to? I definitely want to go to the Kraken arena because I feel like it just seems really
I'd probably say T-Mobile.
Yeah, I was going to say T-Mobile too.
So.
Tech support has arrived, everyone.
Hi, Kevin.
Where did the remote go?
I don't know where the remote is. All right, ignore me for a second.
Guys, ignore Shannon for literally took her second. That's fun. Guys,
right,
we are
so
back.
Miranda, I have a question for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is your least favorite NHL team?
Team?
Yeah.
The Bruins.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I'm shocked Shannon's head would just like pop out of nowhere.
See, I don't know. It was a rough few years with them.
Sure. I get that.
And then I was going to school in Boston, so that didn't make it any better for me.
That had to be. I understand. As someone who my team and I live in enemy territory. I'm a Hawks fan, but I live here in Minnesota, so I totally understand that whole dynamic. That can be rough.
That's wild. Stop. My alarm. Yeah, I feel that. See, when I went to school in DC, I either had to like really embrace the Caps life or just really be against it. But like there was no way like anyone was gonna get me to not be a Penguins fan because that just like isn't in the cards for me ever. But I like kind of went full Cap and I was like, they can be my second team and I'll go for it. Which it's a fun time.
See, my loophole is that I'm a Golden Gophers fan, so then I'd just be like, oh yeah, like college hockey, like Gophers all day, but I'm not rooting for the Wild. Yeah.
Aren't they coming up on the Penn State schedule, or did they just play?
I think it's coming up later because I know it's Minnesota, Wisconsin this weekend.
Yeah.
Which is always a fun game.
What a wild ride. Shannon, I have to tell you something. Miranda said her least favorite team is the Bruins.
Look, I mean, she's a Leafs fan. I'm hurt, but not surprised.
Fair. Guys, I think the Leafs came out and they're looking aggressive. Vegas like really wants to make something happen, but they can't because they just don't have the manpower right now.
Yeah.
But the Leafs are like, if you're gonna be down, we're gonna get punchy. Not like actually punchy, but like let's get a little aggressive.
Like offensively punchy.
Yeah.
See, the problem with them this season, though, the few games that I've been able to watch, is that they have really good periods where they look fantastic, but they've done nothing with it. So I'm very surprised that they even scored a goal in the first period.
They're just really good at not finishing what they started.
Mm-hmm.
I think how Alex is still in the comments, even though you're sitting right here.
I do that with my other show too, like where we have like a chat room.
Like I said, look, I respect that because it's engaging the people in the comments.
Yeah. And then even then I have a third show that I'm doing. Well, the second show I do daily, like 3 days a week. And then like the two guys I work with, they're like, "Well, we don't know how to access the chat. Like they don't know how to open a browser like separately." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll just do the chat."
Yeah, we just like write in our shadows ourselves as like our pod. That's fine. Oh, and Toronto's going on the power play.
Oh, nice. Might be a good time to bet them live.
Do it.
Next goal. I'm probably gonna do that. Log in here.
Female commentators, yes. Oh yeah. Alex is the odd one out. How often does that happen? But he's supporting us female commentators because oh, that was so close. Shannon, did you just sign into my ESPN Plus because I just got a new sign-in alert? Wow, that was so close. That puck was literally like, oh.
And you know what? I saw it because the game's on now.
One problem is that I feel like Tavares scooped it out. No, he didn't.
No, Martinez was sticking there.
I was gonna say, depending on the angle, it like looked a little different.
Yeah.
Did they just score? Because my live betting just locked up, so something just happened.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet either. But
the goal horn didn't light up, so we know nothing happened.
The goal horn hasn't gone off.
So I'll be psychic and say Toronto just scored.
No, they didn't.
No? Oh, okay. No. Oh, all right.
The goal just came out of the pegs.
Oh, okay, I see now. Okay, because everything's open. Oh, great. Well, the price is too high to bet Toronto live right now, so that will pass.
It's gonna happen. Miranda, Aaron says, can you offer any divine guidance on why every team I follow is complete crap?
No, because as a Phillies fan, it's been a rough few years as well. So no, I really can't. Just
my goal horn fall and hurt my ears.
Literally stick it out and keep whatever little faith you have left and hold on to it. That's what I live by.
That's how I'm feeling with Fleury right now. Just like keep like the little bit of faith, because you never know. Yeah, Alex is always here in our comments too. I like can't believe this is the first time you've actually been on, because I feel like you're always here, but it's like different.
Well, because it's usually nice to have other people talking, because I've already done like 2 or 3 shows in a given day.
Oh no! Don't ruin it for me.
That is a loud horn.
that's pretty cool though.
Okay, the sound's back. Now it'll just be the light.
I just got a notification, but I'm not gonna look at it.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was
it's my
too.
man.
Austin Matthews. Fuck yeah.
I love him.
Nice.
That's all I have to say.
That was good.
He needed that.
Who has him on fantasy?
Me.
I think Shanda. Yeah.
And I auto drafted him too.
Well, wasn't he your first pick on auto? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because I was driving home from work.
I mean, my first pick was Draisaitl, and he gave me 7 points yesterday, so I can't really do that.
My draft was brutal, absolutely brutal. I think I have like Barkov as my like first pick, and everybody I wanted was all gone like 2 spots before me, and it was everybody who auto drafted that like pretty much screwed up everybody because I was like ninth. So like the snake, I was always in the middle of everything. It was. Just,
I'm happy that I did not start Robin Leonard today because Carter Hart has 4 points.
Nick Suzuki has 3 points. He already has a goal and an assist and a bunch of other shots on goal.
Yeah, how bad is Arizona? Like I spent all the preseason basically going on radio and stuff saying that Arizona is going to have a historically bad season, and so far they're proving me right.
Yeah,
like it's awful.
Yeah, Shan, Dan wants to know if you think you're going 4-0.
Do I think I'm going 4-0? Well, I will say I have a tough matchup this week with John, but I am beating him 15-6 right now. So.
But John has you beat overall. So, like, I think that shows that he has a higher ability.
No, he doesn't.
If you look at.
Are you looking at points again?
Yeah.
That is not a winning metric.
I think that's an indicator of how well your team can do.
Not if you're losing. The Patriots could put up 50 points every week, but if they still lose half of them, it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, it's Tuesday. That's like me saying I'm like 100% going to win my matchup because I didn't
say it was 100%. I'm just saying stop using points as a metric.
It's a great metric. I'm currently winning my matchup 26-5.
Who are you playing?
Puckford.
And I think I'm actually up in my matchup 9-3. So.
Who only has 3 points already? It's very low. This app is glitching. Wow, guys, what a wild ride. Vegas still only has 6 shots on goal. Could they stay under 10 for the entire game?
No.
Something happens.
They'll get to like 15, 17 shots, maybe 20. If the game gets out of hand, then they'll probably get a bunch of them late in the third in garbage time.
Pull the goalie, maybe.
If you guys are just joining us, it's 2-0 for Toronto halfway through period 2. Toronto is easily outplaying Vegas, but obviously Vegas has been dealing with some injuries this past few weeks early on in the season. What was that, dear?
Some is a understatement if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
So right now, Vegas sits 4-4-0. Toronto sits 4-4-1. Both of these teams were supposed to be Stanley Cup contenders last year. Sorry, Miranda. So, I mean, it's interesting to see how some of these teams have flopped. Montreal is 2-8 now, and they were in the Stanley Cup last year with the Lightning. So,
okay, but like, I feel like this is when the conversation starts of like last year was kind of a fluke.
No, you can't say for 2 years it's a fluke.
I didn't say 2 years ago it was.
Well, last year you used to say that it was a fluke the year prior.
No, but I question all the time. I'm saying, but can people say it was?
Oh, no.
I think last year more than the year before.
No, I don't think so.
I do.
They had different opponents and it was a shortened season, but I don't think it's like when you're playing in an MLB season.
That's why I think the wrong teams made it because they were playing like it wasn't like even the way they were playing.
No, but I'm more thinking about how in the MLB, like
it's still shit. Even if
a team can be at the very top of the league for the entire first half of the season, but there's 180 games in a freaking season, so they can plummet out of the playoffs so quickly. So I don't think necessarily shortened games or not shortened games, shortened seasons are a bad thing.
I don't think it's the shortened season. I think it's the realignment. That was what I have a problem with.
Yeah, the realignment was that really changed the course.
That's what I thought made everything.
I think it ended up balancing out better than I expected it to.
Nah, I mean, look at the Central. The Central was so goofy. You had Tampa, Carolina, Florida. Then you had Columbus, Detroit, Chicago.
But Megan's about to argue that it's the opposite in that Central was not hard to play in.
No, but I'm saying it's so lopsided.
Yeah, it was no. Well, I mean,
like, it just paved a way for certain teams, but then like you have the North, and it's like that's what I said. Like shit, playing shit is still shit even if you win. Like I don't.
Yeah, you can say that about the Pacific Division now too, because they only had 2 teams make the playoffs from the regular alignment now.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
logic here.
We looked at it last year during the playoffs. If you look at the old divisions versus the regular divisions and see who made the playoffs, the Pacific Division only had 2 teams.
Yeah. I wasn't following you at first, but yeah, I got what you're saying.
Zach, thanks for joining, guys. If you're just hopping in, as always, make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. We are watching Vegas' injury backup team basically here get plummeted by Toronto very early on in the season. So let us know what you're thinking. Let us know if you are watching any other games. I know there's quite a bit going on around the league tonight.
Yeah, I can tell you what's happening around the league if you want to know.
Megan, hit me.
Okay, as we know here, the Leafs are beating the Golden Knights 2-0. Around 5 minutes into the second period, the Habs are beating the Red Wings 2-0. About 7 minutes into the second period, the Yotes and the Flyers are still tied at 0. And the 8 o'clock games that are both just on over 2 minutes in are both scoreless. Like that.
We also just hit 750.
Yeah, until YouTube takes it all away again.
They won't take it.
Aaron, potentially. Guys, if you didn't know, we have this thing. It's called our website now. slapshotsbehearts.com. And you can, there's like a little contact box. So if you want to come on, you can write in our little contact thing and it'll go to my email and be like, I think I should be on your show because why?
You should also make sure that you buy merch while you're there.
That too. That's why Alex is here because he's wearing our merch right now.
Well, as soon as you guys are like, oh, you should come on, I'm like, okay. So I ran and grabbed my jersey. And,
like, obviously, I should be wearing their jersey if I'm going to do that. Zach says, how are you guys? Delightful. I'm swell. That's my answer every time, though. Cat, Habs are so unpredictable. I agree. I just, like, never know what to expect from them. But actually, what's funny is that last time I checked on the score of that game, it was still a 0-0, like in the middle of the first period, and they were both tied at 13 shots on goal. The Red Wings have not had another shot on goal since then. They're still at 13. The Habs are at 23, and now they're up 2-0. So. And
the Red Wings are missing no Larkin and no Bertuzzi because they're in Canada, so Bertuzzi can't go to Canada.
Why? Wait, why?
Because he hasn't gotten his shot yet.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that.
The NHL's at 98 vaccinated. 98% vaccinated.
That's my thing. Is like I just kind of assumed everyone was because I know the numbers.
No, because I drafted Mackenzie Blackwood during our draft, and he is now just sitting on IR because he's not vaccinated.
He's their fourth string. Like I have him. I have to do goalie rankings, and I have him ranked fourth on that team. Like Nico Dawes, who's basically like a car salesman dressed as a goaltender, is third in the depth chart, and now he's fourth. So
Zach says Canadians are dominating the Red Wings. Well, the score seems like it. I don't doubt you. Oh, and the Wild have scored, taking an early lead over the Sens, 1-0. The Wild also have 5 shots on goal, while the Sens have none in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah,
an early lead there for Minnesota. Your home team, if you will.
Well, yeah, they're down the street from me, but the Wild are 3-0 to the over, not only in the first period of home games, but the full game. So a lot of high-scoring games for them at home, where on the road they played to the under, more defensive-minded on the road. So.
Oh, damn, that Illinois game literally, messed with my head. 9 OT was ridiculous. Whew. Guys, overtime college football is tiring.
You know what? But it's so I hate that that's now the record holder for most overtimes because it wasn't really 9 overtimes. Like that whole 2-point conversion thing is so stupid. College football had the best overtime system, the one that the NFL should be using, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh well, if it goes past 3, we just have 1 2-point conversion play. Like it's that whole that thing is dumb. And Penn State should have won that game outright. Illinois is such a bad team.
But the problem there is that Sean Clifford shouldn't have been playing anyway because he wasn't well. He should have been resting for Ohio State. Yep. And we should have had a backup who can play full strength because Sean didn't run at all because he couldn't. So that just sucked. Dan, I don't blame Clifford for not passing that because the person who passed it to him underthrew. And Sean was hurt. They shouldn't have even ran that play. Or they shouldn't have ran it with Sean. Anyway. Oh, the Wild have scored again! 2-0 over the Sens. 2 goals on 7 shots. Wild. Ha! Get it? Wild.
I see what you did there.
Someone said something about Miranda. Oh, yeah, Miranda. You have to get me a sponsorship from Liberty Mutual because I love the Limu Emu. You're muted, but cool. That's your next assignment.
That is not. I'm actually about to send you a graphic in seconds.
What?
My AirPod disconnected. Now I'm hearing feedback. You give me a sec. I'm gonna figure this out.
Okay. You are a very good YouTube channel. Thank you, Zach. Subscribe if you haven't already. Would you rather or something?
I retweeted this on the Ice Guys link, so hopefully some Ice Guys people will join in and watch.
Hell yeah, everyone should want to hang out because we're a hoot. Both the Stars and the Jets getting some early shots, nothing sticking.
I won't even turn to watch that game because I needed to go to overtime, have the draw. So I hate watching those games because then it's just like, I see it be like 3-1. I'm like, oh great, now I need 2 goals.
What makes you want to call that's going to go to a draw?
Well, it happens so often.
Indicator there.
So with that particular game, you look at Dallas. All 3 of their wins came in overtime or shootout, and then they had 1 overtime loss. So the 4 of their 8 games have played into overtime. The last game for the Wild, Winnipeg came against San Jose, a game where they should have won because San Jose had everybody out with COVID. The game ended up going to OT, and then they lost. So 2 goalies, the 2 teams that trend to the under. They don't score a lot. They play kind of tight defensively. So it seemed like it would be up, one of those games where it would probably be 2-2 at the end of regulation. So I bet the under, and it's a great payout. It's like 3-1 odds. So.
See, this logic is just so over my head sometimes. I'm just fascinated. I like to go to videos. I can't do like sports betting.
It is an outside of the box kind of thinking with games, but it makes it entertaining. Even if you don't bet on that game, but you see the odds and stuff, then you kind of have an idea. Like if you see a high total like 6.5, it's like, oh well, this game according to the bookmakers seems like it's going to be a lot of scoring involved. So you'd rather watch that than a game that has a total of 5, which is going to just be like a slow paced game with not much scoring. So.
Fair. Wow, we have 3 games right now that are all 2-0. It's a lot of 2s, y'all. Just waiting for my little.
Arizona has gone half their game without giving up a goal, so that is an accomplishment for them.
Yeah. They have, just under 8 minutes left in their second period and it's still 0-0.
It would be so Philadelphia for them to lose to Arizona and give them their first one.
Would feel really right, wouldn't it?
I have Carter Hart, folks. We don't want that.
Well, that's your own mistake.
No, I actually looked him up later. He was the best one available.
Something to note.
Well, I know I dropped him.
Play Carter Hart more when he's at home than on the road. Like, if you look at his splits between home and road, like his road numbers are awful, but his numbers at home are way better. So that's something to keep in mind when playing him.
Interesting.
I shouldn't be helping you because you're winning in fantasy, but that's just a good.
I mean, there's no money on it, so it's not as competitive.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's no money on this. Like, who cares? Maybe next year. No, I think
that's why I wasn't so mad about how I drafted. So like I'm like, okay, well, it's not like a pay league, so
I think it's just more fun for us all to be like competitive against each other's like shows. I like calling someone out every week.
All right, I'm seeing a lot of
like handles and being like, yeah, this one.
Seeing a lot of tweets that are saying Mitch Marner is back, and I don't know that I would go that far.
Oh, Vegas is on the power play, guys. For hooking. Interesting. Will we see the goal horn light up?
I hope not. Unless it's shorthanded, then sure.
Oh wait, does it light up for every goal or just Leafs goals? Oh, every goal. Oh, okay.
I can like set the teams. So like before this, I set it to this game to both.
Oh, that's cool. So I didn't know you could set it for both, like any game for. Oh,
I can set it for as many teams as I want. Like the Penguins are always on.
Really, I might have to buy one of those now. That would be like really useful for me to like. I just like, oh, I set all the like bets that I have to that. Like I have the
you just,
over,
like,
so I need
turn
every
it
team
on
going.
anytime, and then everything
Yeah.
that's hooked up to your, because it's on Wi-Fi, like it's hooked up Bluetooth through my phone. So if it's on, whatever teams you have selected will light up. Miranda, did you finish your midterm final, whatever it is?
I'm done with like my rough draft. I definitely need to like read it back later and revise it.
I feel
But the core is done, and that's all I needed.
Guys, Vegas is 0 for 15 on the power play in their first 8 games. How shitty is that?
And they have no offense.
They
Yeah.
would break it against the Leafs, so we'll see.
In the last 50 years, they're only one of 5 to be 0 for 0 power plays in their first 8 games. That was a fun little statistic.
There's got to be one of those other 4 teams has to be a Hawks team from like the 2000s.
It might have been. The Red Wings are also on a power play right now. They are halfway in. See if they can do anything. Oh my God, wait. The Yotes and Flyers game is on NBC?
Yeah.
That's an interesting game, to be honest.
Aaron just submitted our form. Aaron, I will assess this after the game. The Toronto penalty kill is 85.7% at home. Interesting. I feel like that sounds really high, but it's 11th in the league, which isn't that high.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a penalty kill is running around what, like 80 to 90, like 5%. That, you know, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Where like the best power play is usually like 19%.
True. It's such a sad day when Toronto is dominating the Vegas power play. Like, what an unfortunate time. Which also makes you think, like, why can't Toronto just score another goal?
Yeah, good point.
At full strength, if they can do this shorthanded. That's what I always wondered about Boston, because I feel like you guys are great on the shorthand, but like, why can't you just score normally?
Brad Marchand holds the record for shorthanded goals literally every single year. But I mean, I wouldn't say they have a bad power play because of their offense. They have a bad power play since they lost Torrey Krug in 2018-19.
Oh, yeah. The Red Wings are on 5-on-3 right now for some time. For 20 seconds? 30 seconds? 25. That's wild.
I feel like Boston's historically been a better 5-on-5 team but not exactly a bad power play team either.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're a bad power play team. I would say that they have very consistent highs and lows within a game in which they're typically strong in the first period. The second period, they're horrendous, and it's usually either a catch-up game or coming back out strong again in the third period, and it has been like that probably since 2011.
They're a great team to bet on live when down like late in the second period.
Yes,
like I think it was actually watching a stream with you guys.
But I would very rarely bet on the Bruins prior to the game unless they were playing like the Coyotes or something.
Right. But I remember cashing like damn near like a 10-1 ticket where like Boston was down like 2 goals and they won in overtime. And it was like, but they were clearly dominating. They just were not getting clean shots off, and all of a sudden, I feel like they were playing like Philly or something, and then they drew a penalty, and then they scored on a power play, scored on another power play, and then they won in OT.
Damn.
And they're monsters in OT. You have that top line in overtime is like, who's gonna stop that? You know, Pasternak's probably one of the best. Him, Patrick Kane, and Alex Barkov are probably the 3 best overtime players in the league.
Yeah, I love Alexander Barkov. I think he's underrated because he's playing in Florida right now. But you could say it about Ekblad too. I mean, Florida's incredible, but they're a small market and they haven't proven themselves yet. So that entire roster, which is stacked right now, granted they're facing a large question mark at coach, but
right, but they got enough talent to even get past that. And like I said, Barkov's super underrated. But as far as like a clutch player, like late in the third period or overtime or a shootout, he's money.
Yeah.
Shannon.
What? Not threatening.
Guys, so the Leafs killed that power play. Vegas is about to go on another one when we get back from commercial. The Habs have survived 2 power plays, slightly overlapped over the Red Wings. So that's fun. The Red Wings have literally had 2 shots on goal since the middle of the first period. Wild. Stars, Jets still scoreless. Seems pretty even. The Wild are still leading the Sens 2-0. The Yotes and Flyers are still at 0. And you know where we're at. We're at 2-0.
I just made a live bet on Montreal to score the next goal minus $1.20. So if you're betting like $100, it would be like you'd bet 120 to win 100. So
why? I wouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, you just said that Detroit's had 2 shots on goal in the last how long? Yeah,
I'm saying,
that's a clear.
why would I bet something to lose money?
No. You have to lay a price because like there's a balance that you have with the bookmaker. Like you can't just bet like an even. Like if I made a bet with you and it'd be like we bet $20, then it's like okay, you win $20, lose $20. But when you're betting with a bookie, it's usually odds of 11 to 10, and so one person would win $21. The other person would lose and they'd have nothing. The bookie would have that $1 edge, and that's how they make their money. Now, on a grander scale, it would be obviously more, but that's the logic of having odds.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think that's a safe bet, honestly.
But yeah, you're right. In theory, you'd rather bet plus money than laying money, but you can't always get that with certain propositions.
That's fair. Guys, Vegas has hit 10 shots on goal. What an astronomical day for them.
And that's with 5 minutes left in the second. So I was close when I said 20 goals, 20 shots on goal in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That'll probably be. I would set the over under at 21.5 for that.
These halves. Oh, Shea Theodore. What a dude. Missing in action. Wow, what a really rough page to see. Just all those faces. Damn. I miss Mark Stone, guys. Is that sad?
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a minute.
Oh, no.
He's got it's a back issue too, so there's no real timetable for him.
Yeah. When I thought about getting the red Vegas jersey, I was gonna get a Mark Stone.
It's funny, I have that jersey and I might actually sell it because it doesn't fit like exactly the size that it is. Like it's supposed to be a 2X and it's not.
Interesting.
So
that's what I get for jerseys because I like to wear them with like leggings. It's a good time.
Right, and like have room with like I like the I can layer them underneath or whatever. But,
always have a hoodie under.
Yeah. That one fits more like an extra large, so I might sell it. I might either sell it or auction it off or do something cool with it. I don't know, but
do a giveaway for it.
Yeah.
I'd enter.
Or trade it. I know too many people in Vegas. I could just trade it. Be like, hey, who's got one to size up, and so I can actually wear it. But I don't know. We'll see.
We got just over a minute left on this power play here, guys. Is this Vegas's time, friends? I don't think it is.
Winnipeg has scored and they're up 1-0.
Oh, yes, they have. That's also kind of a low shooting game. We're 12 minutes in and there's only been 9 total.
Paul Stastny with his 3rd of the year.
The Sens are going on the power play against the Wild.
The more goals, the merrier in that game.
Are you on the over?
Yep, I have over 5.5, so we're already at 2.
Oh, yeah.
Just need 4.
Terrifying. Just 4-on-4 for Sens Wild.
Unders are way scarier than overs because unders, and then you see teams are just going back and forth, but then no one's scoring, and it's just like you already know there's gonna be like that one moment where like all hell's gonna break loose, and all of a sudden it's like 2-1, and then it's 2-2, and then you're in trouble. So
that's scary. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a goal for Toronto, but it wasn't.
Shannon, what are you drinking?
It was warm tea. Now it's cold tea. I'm probably going to go make another cup of tea and put, I don't know, whiskey or something in it.
Ah, there you go. Nice little hot toddy kind of deal.
Okay, well, my throat is killing me, so like I would love a beer, but that's not gonna cut it right now.
Right. No, yeah, that's the best thing. Well, yeah, like whiskey, tea, lemon. That's always a good cold.
Yeah, this is a really good like Trader Joe's fall flavored tea.
Okay.
Pretty into it.
Wait, are they not on 404 anymore?
Miranda, are you drinking anything this evening?
Nope,
are you
just
paid?
water. Yeah,
water.
I turned 21 in August.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's
We'll
always
have a little high quality H2O.
Ugh, I feel old. Not really. Oh, the Sens have scored. Good for them. Hey, Shan.
Yes.
What's the letter that comes after S?
T. That's not wrong, right? Like,
No, I think
That's right.
It is. Yeah, QRSTUV.
yeah.
I'm
Bottom line, what's up? Nice to
like
see
say
you.
the alphabet to know that. Like you are, because there's like certain places you can start. Hi, bottom line. I'm assuming it's Jimmy. What's up, Leanies? Welcome, Miranda. Yes, Miranda, welcome. And second, happy belated birthday. Thank you. Yeah, I feel bad for anyone who follows my personal Insta because you got like spammed by like me reposting birthday posts yesterday. But it's fine.
Well, if you don't follow us on social media, I am clicking away here. So
What?
I said, if you don't follow us on social media, I am just clicking away here. So make sure you go check us out.
Ah, I get it, Aaron. Because you said T, like a question. He goes, yes, I'd love one. Thanks.
Wait, did you see the Devils Instagram post for tonight?
No.
It's New Jersey Devil. I don't mean the team. He posted a graphic of him in Wild Wing and goes, list of ducks better than Wild Wing. Donald Duck, Daffy, Daisy, 999 Wild Wing.
I love it. I really do. I like tagged him in a post to try and get him to like shit on a different mascot, and he didn't do it today. Okay, Flyers are on the power play. The Sens and the Wild, I think, are no longer on their 4-on-4, so that's fun because the Sens scored.
This might be a good time to bet on the Flyers live.
While they're on their power play.
Yeah. Oh, and I
don't know. That's a pretty even split as far as shots right now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like no other, like you can't even bet on them live to win the game. They're still like 2-1, like they're heavy favorites. Like that's just how bad Arizona is. This game is scoreless.
But
literally
Arizona
almost
has
40
more
minutes.
shots.
Yeah, but are they good quality shots?
I don't know.
Are they
I'm not looking at it.
Let's see. I'll look at natural stat trick. I always look at that during games to see where the high danger chance. Like there's also on Twitter. There's like a NHL shot maps, and they do like a heat graph of where the.
Oh yeah, it's like pitching maps for the NHL.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
MLB.
Right, and so I look at that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Guys, we have just over a minute left in this game here.
In this period here.
That's
wow. Coyotes have 11 high danger chances to the Flyers 5 so far in this game. So they actually are numerically dominating the action.
See, I saved you from a bad decision.
You did? I appreciate that.
What I'm here for. Durr. Guys, never mind. I was going to make it funny, but it may not have been that funny. I had to assess my joke in my head before I would say. It didn't work.
You know what says a lot about? Sorry,
You just came in really heated there. You know
because I've had this thought before and I always forget it. You know what says a lot about how bad the Coyotes are is that Louis Eriksson is a starter on their first line. He's been cut from 3 different NHL teams.
The Flyers have been on their power play for 1 minute and 45 seconds and have only gotten 1 shot. Someone scored, guys. Who is it?
Toronto.
Wait, Austin Matthews again.
Yes.
Love that. Oh, well, Leonard's not happy.
Wow, what a day to not start Leonard.
Love to see it. And
that
Minnesota's up 3-1 now. Still in the first period.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, they have 3 goals on only 12 shots. Like, they're playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ottawa has a UPS driver in net and Philip Gustafson, so.
Hey, wouldn't be the
That
weirdest
explains
thing.
No, you have to have a Zamboni driver in that.
I was gonna say, you need the Zamboni.
Let's not talk about that.
I don't actually think he put that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Miranda. Yeah, that's.
I can't.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Still too soon.
Star our intern.
That is too soon.
What
I'm so
say?
No, literally, when we just played Carolina, they had him do the
horn.
Yes.
That was disrespectful. That was so
It's
disrespectful.
Like, no, come on.
I'll never forget that night because I didn't watch that game. I was actually at a bar watching not Mayweather, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight, and then all of a sudden I see on Twitter everybody's going like, "There's a Zamboni driver in net for Carolina." I'm like, wait, what is going on? And then they were like, "Yeah," and then they won. I'm like, wait, this can't. Like, I thought people were like literally joking about that. And,
No.
So.
See, it just showed up that the Wild are going on the power play, but it says for 20 seconds, and I feel like that might have been an error on that.
I just hate when people assign me tasks at work without asking. Sorry. When you get an email that says this is due tomorrow.
Dallas has tied the game up 1-1, which is lovely. I hope that stays.
Oh yes, that literally just happened.
Jamie Benn with an unassisted goal, his first of the season.
Wild.
I can help chip in with some of these score updates. We do that a lot when we do our live streams. So
yeah, I just sit on the app.
People will yell at us if they're like, "What's the score? What's the time?" Because really, everybody's looking to try to live bet something. So, there's people who are constantly. Yeah, there's people we end up doing like me and Ian are one of my co-hosts. We end up literally doing live play-by-play and analysis for the one game we follow.
Y'all are our token betting people.
Yeah, and it's literally we rarely get to chat about fun things on that show. We just pretty much get to when we just a TV timeout, and then we're just all what is everybody drinking? Because it's we're all drunks. We
do have friends who have shows like that. So
yeah, so it's just money talk during the game, and then all of a sudden everybody's just oh, everybody, let's all take a shot because we all cash that next bet or whatever. So.
That's wild.
As I take a pull from this bottle. So yeah.
What is that?
That is Jameson Black Barrel, and I am dangerously low on it, so that's why I also have champagne.
Just double fisting casually.
Not a big deal.
It's fine, friends. The Habs and the Red Wings have 2 minutes left in their second period. They're still at 2-0.
If there's any Ice Guys people watching, they're probably laughing their asses off watching me drink on this stream right now because they know what I do. So.
Hey, we have a great time on the stream. Guys, you know the amount of money that the NHL app probably makes off of me while we're streaming when I literally don't close my phone ever? Unreal amounts. Because these ads keep refreshing.
I got a question. What are you guys' thoughts on the NHL Plus app and watching games on there? I've enjoyed it. It's been way better than watching other sports on ESPN.
I haven't tried it. What do you have to get a subscription to that also?
Yeah. So I had one already because I watched college football and UFC on it.
No, the ESPN Plus, Shan.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said NHL Plus, and I was.
No, ESPN Plus.
Oh, I literally only logged into it 2 seconds ago, so I don't have a good gauge.
I like it because I watch other sports on ESPN Plus also. But I think it's decent. The lag isn't bad, which is a pro for sure. Yeah. I think it's easy. My only thing, and I said this to John before we started because John Duncan was on with this earlier. I don't like that it doesn't let you into the game before the set time. So I can't open this before 7, but I've no pregame shows because when I watch F1, it's just I want to turn it on and get the pre-race shit, but it doesn't let you in until a certain time.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean that was Center Ice is like that too. If you watch Center Ice,
I pressed it. That was me.
Oh, okay. I got excited. I thought it was another Toronto goal, but
we're in an intermission.
Oh, Oh, does it go off for intermission though, or
No,
that would
I
make
just,
sense?
I just pushed it.
Oh,
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Good song, some dude.
shout out to Papa Roach.
So that wasn't just me, I swear. Wait, Aaron, you can't see anything in the UK for ESPN Plus? Aaron, what do you think of Lewis Hamilton? Do you care about F1? I'm curious.
I just saw something about someone's most influential people. Was it Washington Post or New York Times?
Lewis Hamilton was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, is he from DC?
I don't care at all about F1 except for when Megan talks about it, and so I saw F1 influential people.
Lewis Hamilton's from the UK.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know who he is. I didn't know where he was from though.
Yeah, I think he's British. I think how Vegas can come back from this game when the
F1. The only time I ever watch F1 is when I've come home way too late from an after party, and it's on like 5:30 in the morning on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, yeah. They always race at 2 p.m. local.
Right, and then they're always in like Monaco or something. So
yeah.
All right.
Oh, I want to go to Monaco so bad. I'm going to the Montreal Grand Prix next year with my dad.
Oh, nice.
We wanted to go to the one in Miami next year, but that's my graduation weekend. So,
like, I would want to go to Monaco, but not for the races. Like,
no, I want to go for the races so I can watch the race going on.
Like that would be dope for like shopping and like gambling, like the whole like Monte Carlo, like.
It's such a bougie sport.
Play like blackjack or like baccarat and like Monte Carlo would be dope. You know?
I don't know what's happening in my hallway, but it's really loud. I'm convinced it's my new neighbor. Anyway, guys, is there any chance that the Leafs come back from this? My vote, no. I mean, the Vegas Golden Knights come back from this. No.
Hopefully not.
Oh, yeah, because you need this in regulation. Fair.
Yeah, and we're looking good 3-0, so.
I do. I don't mind Lewis. He gets so much unnecessary hate. My team hasn't been in F1 for a while, so I haven't cared so much recently. I've been to Silverstone. Oh, I want to go to Silverstone. That sounds so fun. Yeah, Lotus not for a while.
Like F1 seems way cooler than NASCAR. Like I don't get the rules of
because the drivers are so much better.
Yeah. They have to be because like the roads are.
NASCAR, you just drive in a circle. F1, you have a track. Like
right. Yeah.
And so much faster.
Like if I were to get a video game, like I'd rather have an F1 video game than a NASCAR video game.
Like you retire out of F1 to NASCAR. Like
right. Yeah.
NASCAR is where you go and you can't make it into F1.
Left-hand turns all day long.
Literally. Oh, Lewis does get unnecessary hate, but I low-key think Lewis has kind of been a shithole this season, so whatever. I'm Team Max Verstappen. So. Oh wow, I could talk about F1 for days, guys.
You're probably like the only person I know who actually knows about F1. Like I don't think and I know a lot of people know a lot about a lot of sports, but F1 that's like a niche thing. It's like me knowing about kickboxing.
Series got me hooked. I watched it over quarantine with my dad because there's 3 seasons on there, and it's basically like all the tea because it's like the behind the scenes tea, which is why I'm like so about it. Because like I like to know the gossip. I want to know why everyone hates each other, you know.
And that's the thing. That's even like with NASCAR. There's like serious drama between teams and people like switch teams and stuff like that. So
I thrive off that. Oh, Kimi Räikkönen is fantastic, Aaron. Did you see his Halloween costume with his family? It was really cute. Wait, oh my God, Aaron, we can totally talk about F1. Wow. Oh, something fun. Oh, this is so irrelevant to hockey. I'm so sorry for everyone else, but we'll go back to the game. But there's a really funny video because Mercedes is like basically the best team in F1 and they have the best cars, but they're dropping one of their drivers at the end of the season and he's going to Alfa Romeo. And they did like a TikTok video, you know, those videos where you like put 2 things and then they go to their favorite one. And they ended the video with Mercedes or Alfa Romeo and he went to Alfa. And I was like, oh my God, this is such tea. His new team. Anyway, so funny.
It makes sense that Mercedes would be the best team in a race because Mercedes-Benz as like a personal car they need so much like maintenance. Like everyone I know who has a Mercedes, they have to like put it in the shop like every like 8 months.
The Mercedes F1's also been having engine trouble, so it feels about
yeah. So see, yeah,
and take engine penalties.
It's like par for the course.
Yeah, literally.
Like you think like, oh, Mercedes-Benz, like expensive car, like nice car. It's like no, like they need a shit ton. Like if you're a gearhead and you want to work on your own car, get a Mercedes because you will have to do something to do it.
Yeah, that's why Red Bull has to work harder to be number one right now. Well, they're like Lewis, who we've been talking about, and Max are like head to head right now for the championship. And Mean Girl Hockey, who are you? Do we know you? Are you new? Can we be friends? I can be mean. It's not Shannon. I'm awful. It's my persona. But yeah, Red Bull has to drive so much better because Mercedes just has the best car. It's wild. Hey, Austin Matthews doing a little interview in the locker room.
So wait, when you guys are doing jerseys again, are you gonna do the same like black jerseys, or are you gonna do like a white jersey at some point, or like a teal jersey with black sleeves?
Shannon, should we get an alternate jersey?
You guys should do alternate jerseys because then I would definitely buy another one.
When we get to 1,000, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Get us to 1,000 subs and we'll think about it. I know we need a new incentive this year. Because it's not that fucking marathon stream.
Yeah, right. The 24-hour stream.
I was like, the only reason I was saying yes was like, it's not going to happen. I won't do it.
You know what would be dope though? If you did do that, get GoPros. And then just like do like day in the life, but then have it where it's like you both are wearing them and you can switch them off and on. Like so, like it would be like Meg would be like your stream for like an hour, then Shan would be like your stream. Like that would be really. I don't know if how that would work. That would be pretty dope if you were to do a 24-hour stream.
And not wake up for her shift. It's fine. I could totally day in the life it. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I have like a summit for the next 2 days, and it says like on the meeting like 8 o'clock start, and like we thought that was like a casual 8 o'clock. Apparently it's like a hard 8. Like going into the office on Thursday because we have a party after. That's also downtown by my office, and I live like pretty far uptown, and that means I have to be literally seated somewhere in my office by 8 o'clock, and I'm not in the mood to go to World Trade by 8 o'clock. But we get free breakfast through the end of the year and lunch.
Oh, there you go.
Because you were talking to the wrong girl about having to go to the office.
That's a you problem.
8 a.m. is rough. Like I have to do 8 a.m.s now because I have this show that starts at 10 locally. So I have to get up at 8 and then be ready and be like camera ready, which isn't like I don't know camera. I'm never camera ready. Look at me right now, but like you know, I have to brush my hair basically and put a jersey on. So, but yeah, that's just still like a tough ask when my other show's at 1. You know?
Well, like I'm not used to it because my old job, I used to be at work by like 7:15 latest.
Oh.
Like I was really used to like hopping on the subway at 7. I'd roll into 30 Rock at 7:15 and I'd be fine.
I commend folks who have real jobs. I've tried to avoid that for a long time. So.
Yeah, Shannon and I have real job real hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you guys have. Yeah, especially you, Shannon. You have like a real. You have like G14 classified real job. So.
Hi, Troy. Yeah, Shannon's job always sounds realer because it's like wilder. Unreal.
My job, and then people ask me, they're like, "Do you actually work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually work. I work like 50. I have 15-hour days some days." And it's like, but you know, I've been working in my house since before like it was like fashionable. Like everybody's like, "Oh, pandemic, I got to work from home." It's like, yeah, I've been working from home for like 12 years. Like this is, you know.
Charles, it's been a minute. What's up, guys? Oh, Shannon, isn't it lovely to see friends again?
I know, guys. Thanks for joining. As always, I'm sure you liked the video. It's nice to see some old friendly faces. So I know you're already subscribed. It looks like we are going to wrap up intermission. What?
Guys, if you're coming in and you've been around for a while, you know I've wanted this because our friend Jeff has it. But look. How cool. This is the best day of my life. When I opened this, my sister was like, "What's that?" I was like, You're dumb. You're dumb. Try going to work for 4 a.m. That sounds awful.
I think the earliest I've had to do post-COVID is 30.
When I was living in California, I was doing work at 4 a.m. So
Right. Yeah.
fair. I feel that life. Oh, I always forget you're in LA, Miranda.
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
class till
out in Cali.
10 though, so.
You go to UCLA or?
I'll start sending you text messages at 5 a.m. your time, so it's fine.
It's okay. I literally sleep with my do not disturb on, so I
Good.
sleep right through them. No, I go to Emerson College, which is in Boston, but we have like an LA program you can do for a semester.
Okay.
And I'm in my last semester right now, so I'm doing
cool.
that.
I'll be in LA in April.
I may or may not be here. I don't know what I'm doing after I graduate, so.
Oh my God, if you're in LA, we can get a drink.
I would love
I'll
to
be
do
there
that.
for like 2 days before Coachella, possibly a few after, unless I go to San Diego after instead.
Well, if I'm not in LA, I'll probably be in San Diego, so.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Got it all settled.
I don't want to upset anyone, but I work flexi time, so I can pick my start time every day. Well, Aaron, that's probably works because you hang out with us until like 2 a.m. your time. So let's be real here. Because what time is it now? It's 9 o'clock-ish Eastern. What's it? 10, 11, 12. 1,
No,
2,
I
3.
thought it hasn't. Oh, it is almost 9 o'clock.
Is it not 3 a.m. right now, Aaron? That just blows my mind. It's 8:52.
I didn't realize it was 7:52 by time. I thought it was like way later than that.
Because it's so dark.
Oh yeah, daylight savings next week. It's the absolute worst. If like, I think the Central Time gets that the worst more than anybody because it'll be like it's 3:45 and the sun is setting. There are days where I wake up and then and I'm working and I look up and I haven't seen the sun all day. And then because I'm in Minnesota and it's cloudy, so it's I haven't seen the sun in 3 weeks. So yeah,
that's so sad.
When I was working, well, I'm still working overtime, but if I have to go in the morning and the sun's not up, and then I leave and the sun is down, and I work in a classified conference room that does not have windows,
right? Yeah,
I really simply didn't see the sun today.
You might as well have been there for 48 hours.
Right? I'm like, wow, is it Tuesday? Is it Friday?
Where am I? Yeah, guys, if anyone's mad we weren't here last week, blame Shannon.
Guys, I got promoted though, so that's fun.
Oh, congrats. Nice.
Yeah, but one no, she hasn't done. Booked her flight.
I need to get paid with the new salary to book the flight.
I have to change my coming home flight. My parents decided that they wanted to come to Texas because I have 2 weeks off between Christmas and New Year's now instead of 1 week because our CEO loves us. And the third period is going to start soon, guys. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just putting it up already. So after we're done in Dallas, I'm going to Austin for 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I have most of that, from right before Christmas till New Year's, pretty much off because the government's not working.
True. I don't really care about the government.
Well,
see, are y'all staying in Dallas or like near Dallas? Or?
Yeah, we're staying really close to the arena.
Oh, okay, nice.
But yeah, we're staying in Dallas we'll be there for 4 days. Yeah. Something like that.
I got a good buddy, shout out to my buddy Mo. He lives out I got a bunch of friends that live in Texas, but my buddy Mo lives in Dallas.
Do you have any recommendations for Austin, Texas, anyone? I'm here for it.
Oh, I can probably send you guys some because I have I have friends that live in Austin. I have 3 really
I'm going
a buddy
to
of mine.
after, and I need things to do.
There's a lot of cool bars and restaurants in Austin.
I'm going with my parents, so then money's no object, guys.
There you go.
I'll do anything.
Find a nightclub.
They were like, "Want to go to New Orleans?" And I was like, "I'd like to do it with my friends."
Yeah, right. As someone who traveled to New Orleans with their parents when I was a kid, that was awful. I'm like, yeah, I want to be here when I'm 22 and doing all of the wrong things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think I'm going to New Orleans next year for a bachelorette party.
Is it during Mardi Gras or?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Is it in February or March?
No.
Oh, okay, no. I thought I heard Mardi Gras was a complete shit show though. I had friends who lived in New Orleans briefly, and they're like, it's overrated, which it kind of would make sense.
Guys, we are back for the third period. It's time. The puck has dropped.
Shout out to the NHL for like kind of getting this right, where like all these games were in intermission at the same time, and so now everything's gonna come back, and then the last leg of games will start, and then they'll be like they've really gotten the fluidity of their long
the
schedule.
9 o'clock will start soon, which has the Flames, who are 6-1-1, which not a bad start for Calgary.
And then they're playing a Nashville team that's 3-0. Well, they've won 3 straight.
Well, they're 4.
And they're starting they won 3 straight and they're starting a road trip. So they might be geared up for this game, but hard to go against the Flames the way they're playing right now.
Yeah. Both the Devils and the Sabres are going to be a little sleepy tonight.
Well, the Sabres have been out west for a couple of games already. And the Sabres, here's a fun fact. The Sabres are 13-5 in the last 18 meetings against San Jose. And since the inception of the Sharks in 91-92, the Buffalo is 27-10, 4-2. So when ties were a thing back in the day, in all their meetings.
I was going to say, wait, there were 4 numbers there.
Yeah, no, there were 4 numbers. Yeah, because they were ties, until the 04-05 season. So Buffalo has dominated San Jose ever since like their inception in the last 30 years.
Trying to explain to someone who doesn't watch hockey the other day how like we have a third number and like there's a difference between a loss and an OT loss. And they were just like, but what does that mean? And I was like, well, you went into overtime, so you made it past regulation, so you didn't really lose, you just lost after that.
Right. And then you got
they
a
were
point.
Like, that's so weird. And I was like, no, it makes sense. I thought it was fair.
I just think it's funny that the NHL went forever and they're like, oh, yeah, we can just get rid of ties. It's like, yeah, you should have done that, maybe 40 years before that. Yeah. And then soccer's just like, you know what, we're just going to keep our ties. And it's like, yeah, well, that's why there's some people who don't watch it. So.
Yeah. Alex Troy likes the number on your jersey.
Yes. Which is not, it's not the ironic whatever, like, 69. Like, I just, like, me being a fat kid growing up, when I played sports, that was like the largest jersey. Like I played on a 4 hockey team, and they're like, "Well, we got 63 or 69," and I like numbers that ended 9, like 29 or 49. So I got 69. So it's not, calm down. Fair. It's not this whole dirty joke thing. Although, I mean,
even though we do make dirty jokes sometimes, guys.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, yeah. That played part of it later, but that's really like I legitimately wore this number unironically, like growing.
Oh my God, I made a really funny joke the other day. Oh my God, I can't repeat that. I'm waiting for the rest of these games to come back. Because the
What's
Jets
wrong with the
coming
first
back
game?
into a power play. What if I just started stacking things up to see how high it could go? What would be high?
Oh!
Goal 10 seconds in from.
That's my mother that I wanted to.
This isn't gonna be good.
Yep, they're going down that way. Oh no!
I'd love it.
Oh, maybe not.
They're going back.
Oh, is this gonna be Nylander? Yes, love to see that. I was worried there for a second.
I know, because as soon as it went off, they started going
that
to
was
the Toronto goal.
I feel like that was the longest delay we've had from the goalie.
Oh,
that was weird.
Willie Nylander, nice. All right.
Hi, Ian. Do you like my new logo? What is it? Is it a boat?
So, Miranda, if you don't know, I'm not like a Leafs fan. I'm just rooting for them because I have money on them tonight. So.
Oh yeah, I picked up on that.
So for the moment,
I'll take all the temporary.
I'm Leafs Nation right now, but when this game ends, then who knows? Like I might be better.
I'll take it for now.
Then we're breaking out the shit again, guys. Like, let's go. Let's fight. I'm ready. Wow,
people hate me so much because like especially if I'm here and I'm like, oh, I bet on the Wild. You have money on the Wild tonight, and then they're just like all happy. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm a Wild fan. Like I'll probably bet against them like the next night, and then you guys will be all mad about it.
I feel like that would get really conflicted.
Oh well, no. The most conflicting is when I bet against the Hawks. Like You know, and I have, you know, money comes first. Like, okay, if I know me being a Hawks fan, and I'm like, well, this is a bad spot for them, so I have to like do what's financially right by me and my clients. So
Was it
I'll bet
really
on the Hawks.
conflicting for you when you traded Marc-Andre Fleury to me?
Not really, because like, you know, the team was a dumpster fire, and Kevin Lincoln's probably gonna end up getting more starts anyway, the way it's going right now.
That's fair.
That was kind of the plan, was to like have him be 1A 1B to kind of mentor Lincoln. Lincoln is the future. So
Yeah. Well, Fleury's just looking for somewhere to retire.
yeah, and another ring.
In Vegas.
Hopefully.
He's not getting a ring in Chicago.
No, he's not. No, not now. No, we were hoping that at one point, but that's not happening.
Well, you have no defense in front of him, so what do you want?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
No, they had a $9 million Seth Jones.
Yeah, and a Connor Murphy who, like, I don't know, like he gets like crossed up, and then
like
Calvin DeHaan
go every once in a while.
Yeah, right. Calvin DeHaan, who's made of like porcelain, and then like it's just it's a mess.
Messy.
But the fact that their offense is like not doing like consistently well is what's scary. Like that offense should be like they're loaded offensively, talent wise, and they aren't scoring. Like the Hawks should be winning games like 7-6, you know, and that would be fine. It's like, okay, like Fleury's not making a bunch of saves, but like we're getting a bunch of goals. That was that's what I expected. But now everybody's like, no, it's just bad. So
that's fair, guys. 5 minutes, no, 4.5 minutes into the third period, the Yotes and Flyers are still tied at 0, both at 24 shots. Buddha! Hi, buddy.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, are we talking about Lanier on Twitter right now? Yeah, he's literally the only player that showed up today. But he's just getting attacked.
You want to say hi?
Hi, Buddha.
He's like, no, let me get down.
That sounded like it hurt. Go
Oh, Miranda, here's a good question for you. What are your thoughts on Jack Campbell? Do you think he's going to be like for sure like solid like number one goalie option, or like?
I mean, the way he's been playing the last few years, I would say yes. However, he is a UFA at the end of the season.
Right.
So, and then especially with us extending Morgan Riley, I'm not sure where the money for Campbell is going to come from.
Riley's been there for so long.
I know, he's the longest tenured leave.
Yeah, you guys have like what 60? It's like what is it? Almost it's like 59% of the salary cap tied to 5 players next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like fine if they perform, and because I mean like our bottom 6 isn't horrible. But like I don't know. They're definitely have to move some pieces. Like I think Kerfoot's probably gonna be gone.
Yeah.
They may move Justin Hull because he's a healthy scratch right now, and that's $2 million that we can use. So
yeah, it's way too much for a guy in the press box. I agree.
Yeah.
But that thing with Campbell, so Campbell, do you think Campbell's going to command that much money though? Even if he has, let's say he has a
I don't know.
good season.
Okay.
I feel like he wouldn't.
I don't know. I feel like he would take a discount just to say. But I honestly don't know. Like, I couldn't even give you an estimate on how much money he'd ask for. I'm
on capfriendly.com right now. Shout out to that site. So he's making 1.6 mil. Like,
yeah, well, it's definitely gonna go up from that. And then also too, are they gonna want to extend him long term? Only a few years,
like 3 year, like a 3 year, 3 million, 3.5.
I would love that. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. The Mrazek side didn't make much sense to me though. I thought that was like you paying $3.5 million for a dude who's like he has to be in a 1A 1B spot or be a clear backup. Like,
I think part of that was just like because Freddie would get hurt like so much, and then when him, I think there was like a point last season where both him and Campbell were injured, so like we were kind of screwed. Like Michael Hutchinson was starting, and like that's not gonna work.
Bad. No, not at all.
So I think they were hoping, because like I don't know, I think we're just hoping for a better backup situation.
Yeah,
'cause you had no one. And yeah.
the Leafs, yeah, like even like in their deep prospect system, they got 2 young Russian goalies from the last 2 drafts. Like, there's literally not much there goaltending wise, like even as a backup.
Yeah.
So they would have to go
Well-
out and get somebody for cheap to be a second or third string goalie moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Flyers have scored!
It took them long enough. Jeez.
Oh, wow. Good for the Flyers. Yeah, the Leafs are clearly dominating here tonight, guys. This is great.
Arizona might only have 5 wins by the time we get to Christmas, and that's being generous.
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago could have 1.
No, okay, relax. All right, relax. Chicago have more than 1 win before Christmas.
If you're sure. Maybe not Thanksgiving, though.
Okay.
I'm so funny.
Yeah.
Preds and Flames are about to start. Friends.
I bet you Chicago beats Pittsburgh the next time.
No,
No? You want to bet on that? No?
maybe.
That's like 3 months away. I don't even know when they play next.
No idea. No clue. Don't care.
November 9th, next week at the United Center.
Oh, it's away.
Oh.
Wait, they've already played.
Yeah, they play again on the 9th.
Didn't you lose already?
Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we lost the first time, but I'm talking about the next time.
Yeah, I'll come up. Yeah, we can bet.
Okay. Bottle tequila?
Yeah. Tequila of your choice.
No, we do the Kendall. You were talking about the Kendall General. We'll do that.
Well, yeah, but I already have that.
Okay, fine. Well, I haven't tried it yet, so I'd like to win that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you win, I send a bottle.
Oh, I got you.
If I win, you send me a bottle of your choice.
Okay, but it's got to be like equal equivalent. It's not gonna be like Sincoro or
I'm
something
not gonna send you like shit.
Yeah, like oh, like I owe you a bottle like Don Julio 1942 or something crazy. So, yeah.
I tune up for like 5 minutes to answer a work email, and Megan's making bets, not with hats anymore.
We're making liquor bets. We're outside now.
This is where we are here. Let's go, team. Miranda, what are those other jerseys on your wall?
I have a Michael Thomas Saints. This is the wrong hand. Saints jersey, my Matthews normal jersey, and then I have a Bryce Harper Phillies jersey.
Oh, I thought I was gonna guess Mike Schmidt with that jersey, but you went.
Oh no, I got like their throwback alternates they wear.
You Phillies fan?
Bryce Harper Nationals jersey.
Are you a Bryce Harper fan or you're a Phillies fan?
I'm a Phillies fan.
Oh, okay.
But I've always been a Bryce Harper fan too. So.
My boyfriend has the blue and maroon Bryce Harper Phillies jersey. Right when he left.
That one or the reverse of it, like the maroon, like more maroon and then blue.
No, it's like all teal with the maroon P and the maroon pinstripes on the side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so the one.
So that one, literally that. Literally
that is the same one.
Okay.
I was like,
I have the kids jersey though, Youth XL, because I'm 5'2".
Okay. Hey, that's not bad. You get to save money on jerseys.
I did. It was so cheap. I was so happy about it.
Shannon once tried to order a white Auburn jersey and accidentally got a youth jersey.
Hey, Megan kept peer pressuring me and saying that I had to wear white for this game.
And I said I didn't care what team.
Oh yeah, the whiteout. Yeah, you guys went to the whiteout.
Okay, so I bought a white jersey, which I have since returned and gotten a lovely refund for. But I was like, oh, like $70 for a college football jersey? Like, that's such a great deal. I'm just going to do it. And then I did it, and it came. And I called UPS like 4 times a day. I had to go leave to meet Megan because I was like, it's not going to come in time. It came. I open it after being on the phone with UPS all day, and it's a child's medium.
That's hilarious.
I was like, this is how the weekend's going to go. Like, this is
it. Shannon and I are on the taller side. That would never.
Yeah, like I'm almost 5'10", so that was really just not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact, the last time that happened to me, where I was ordering a jersey and it came at child size, and Meg, you'll appreciate this. It was the Penguins Winter Classic like baby blue jerseys. And I was so stoked for it. It was going to come for Christmas time, right before that Winter Classic game. And I get it, and it's like a kid size. And I'm like, okay.
I have one of the blue jerseys. That was like my first one.
Yeah.
It's like a Crosby, and it's literally like a children's.
I have the Penguins. I have the reverse retro, and then I have the old RoboPen like white jersey.
I didn't like
love those. Retro. I love those, and I want to get the black diagonal Pittsburgh jersey, like I call it the gin and juice jersey because I was the one that
I liked the reverse retro hoodie because it was a different type of hood and it was like it worked well with vests.
I love that jersey is awesome though. That's one of my favorite reverse retro is the Flames, but that's like in my like top 5 that Penguins one.
That's fair.
Like they could bring that back as far as I'm
concerned. Well, the Sens scored again.
Yes,
3-2. 3-2.
One more goal.
Wait, are you do the 5.5 or 6.5?
5.5. So, so we're at 5.
Vegas is on a power play, friends. So are the Sens.
Really? Oh, I need to bet Sens live then. Hold on.
I don't think you should.
They're on the power play and they just scored and they're up 3-2. They're got momentum going.
No. They're losing 3-2.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but they made it 3-2. They scored already in this period.
Yeah.
Senators plus 110 live. I'm all over that.
I don't know.
You gotta risk a little bit.
This is why I could never do this. That stresses me out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. So I need another Sens goal will give me the over and it'll catch me another secondary bet.
Guys, 4 out of the 6 games going right now are all on the power play. The Canadians are starting a power play, and they're up 2-0. The Flyers are on a power play. They're up 1-0. The Sens are on a power play. They're trailing 2-3. And then, obviously, Vegas is on a power play.
You said Montreal's on a power play? I have Montreal to score next goal, too, which that's still pending from
they're about to score a power play.
Yes. All right. All right. You said Flyers, too? Flyers next goal prop. That's a good spot.
Yeah, but they only have a minute left.
Okay. I'll still take a shot there because they're up 1-0. So, worst case scenario, they get an empty net shot. So, money there. So, now I have money on Flyers to score next goal, Sens to score next goal, and Habs to score next goal.
Got some thoughts.
Yeah. This might be a good evening.
I think Toronto's going to score the next goal because I think in about 3 minutes, Vegas will pull Marner. Oh, the Sens scored!
Yes!
Wow.
Let's go.
What a wild fucking adventure. That was overwhelming.
That's awesome. We have the over, and we have the next score prop. That's fun.
I don't know how this happens. This is crazy.
They had the momentum. That's the thing. When you said, as soon as you said they scored, like, and they're back on a power play, which means there must have been. I'm not watching that game, which I don't know why. That's like local on cable for me, but that means they probably challenged. Like Wild might have challenged it. If they challenged it and then it was disallowed, then it was probably the power play for that. So,
guys, let's talk pulling the goalie right now. Vegas is obviously down 4-0. Is it worth it to try?
They won't.
I don't think so.
4-0. That's
ride it out.
Yeah. If they get a goal now, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's still a stretch.
I mean, you might as well pull like with 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes left. There's nothing you're gonna lose. What are you gonna go 5-0?
Yes.
No, but right, but that's the thing is like, what's the point of like you're already down 4-0? Like,
I mean, you're talking to a fan from a team that was down 4-1. Sorry, Miranda, in a game 7.
Oh yeah, no. In the playoffs, no, playoffs are a whole different. In the playoffs, you do that.
Well, yeah,
right,
playoffs. I mean, you should always pull them.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily, unless you're really trying to preserve Linder's statistics, I don't necessarily see a reason why you shouldn't.
No, start the road trip. They just say screw it. We'll pack our shit and leave. It's 4-0. Game's over. Let's try not to get blown out anymore.
I would be down, and I am biased from a fantasy hockey perspective, but I wouldn't be upset if Austin Matthews got a hattie.
Yeah, and you know what? If Vegas, that's the thing. If Vegas were to score a goal 4-1, then they'd be more inclined to pull the goalie, which would be a better chance of Austin getting that hat trick. So.
Yeah.
Dallas Winnipeg is now tied at 2. That's also great to see.
I was surprised to see that Toronto's record was 4-4-1. Have they been playing tough opponents, or have they just been kind of slow to start?
They've been pretty bad, to say the least. Even the games they've won, they haven't looked. This is like the first game that they've like looked good the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, okay. It makes sense. It's hard to gauge from this Vegas team because they're so deep into their injury.
Yeah, that too.
Well, Kev, over/under matters if you're betting. It doesn't matter if you're not. I don't sports bet. So.
Over/under for me matters a whole lot. And the worst thing is that in the last 3 to 4 seasons, teams have been missing the empty nets because they've been just trying to like dump the puck in and like hit the boards to like kill time. And I'm just like, can you just please like I need this goal? Like, can you just like get the empty net, please? And
like try a little harder, please.
Yeah. Always bet the over. No, you don't always bet the over, but more often than not, bet the over. You got to pick your spots with unders. Unders are, especially later in the year, that's when you get the unders because second half of the season when teams just need points, and it's like a game that's 2-2 in the third, and like both teams are trying to fight for playoff positioning. It's like they're not going to risk getting 0 points. They want to take a game to overtime. That's why the overtime bet, Meg, we asked about that earlier. That's when that comes into handy. Like let's say like Washington and Pittsburgh are playing. They both need points to try to get playoff positioning.
Oh, the Sens are on the power play again.
Oh. And so they need playoff positioning. Then that's when like games can go in overtime because they're both be like the game's tied, whatever, 5 minutes left. Then they won't try to like they're not going to risk trying to get the goal for the win in regulation. They want to get a point in the standings, and then they'll risk doing whatever in overtime.
But possibly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So who do you think the Sens are playing, Meg?
What? The Wild. It's 3-3 right now. The Sens are 30 seconds into a power play.
Okay. Senators plus 125 to score again. Yep.
I don't know. I think after the Wild failed to clear house going into the playoffs last year, that's probably a pretty evenly matched team. Excuse me. I'll also say the Senators need to take any out of conference win they can get because they're playing in arguably the hardest conference in the league.
What are they in?
The
Atlantic. Yeah. Wait, you're saying the Wild and Ottawa are evenly matched?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I'm probably underserving Minnesota a little, but I don't think I'm overserving Ottawa.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think more so underserving. Minnesota is good.
I was going to say Minnesota's better than
Minnesota's horrible offseason.
No, they re-signed Kaprizov, which they needed to do because they would have been a mutiny.
They spent the entire offseason doing that. They didn't do anything else.
They're deep. They're loaded in their organization. Like this is the deepest organizational.
They didn't have many people who needed new deals, did they?
No, and they plugged in holes with free agents. They've got a ton of guys who are ready in Iowa that could come up, like Kalen Addison, who came up now with an injury. This Adam Beckman kid who came out of nowhere, he looks good. Like the Wild, this is the deepest the Wild have been organizationally in years. So they didn't need to make a lot of high name moves. The biggest thing they need to do was sign Kaprizov again, so that they wouldn't be a fire like outside of my building, because it was like
fire.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be like people were furious until that got done. So.
Yeah, but that was definitely a move by his agent just to play hard to get. It wasn't a.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it was that much of a smoke screen. I really think they were like, I think they were kind of serious about that.
Wild. Get it. Oh, how many times have I said that?
3.
Yeah. I just call everything wild, and I'm just like, oh, that's wild.
I usually say that too.
That's just like so relevant in my head now that I'm like, huh. Can't help but laugh at myself. I like when Shannon and I text during games. It makes me laugh a little. Ugh. What is this commercial? Oh, this is like a not commercial. Do we see another goal in this game, friends?
Nah, probably not. Which is something you can also bet too.
Really?
You can bet no goal. Yeah, like in like the next to score prop, they have like you can bet one team or the other, or you can bet like no goal. So like right now in Vegas, Toronto,
No goal.
next goal, no goal would be minus 220. So that's the favorite. So I probably can't. Yeah, it's not worth betting at this point.
Because you wouldn't get anything.
I mean, if it hits, then you get 100. Like if you're betting within $100, so you laid 220, and it hits, you'll win 100 plus your money back. It's not profitable. Not a big profit.
I'll take any money at this point, friends.
But the risk and profit, the odds don't match up. So
Gotcha.
Because that's the thing. It's like late in the game, and all of a sudden there's some goofy play, and then Dallas gets their one goal and breaks the shutout, and then all of a sudden you lose it. So.
The team is called Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Yeah, sorry, Dallas. I don't know. Dallas.
Last time I checked, this isn't Texas.
Dallas and Vegas. I don't know why they're like slightly interchangeable to me in my head. But
they're on a power play.
oh.
Oh, and there's a goal.
Yeah.
The Jets are now up 3-1.
That's not good. Wait a minute, 3-1. So clearly that second goal from Dallas was overturned.
Yeah.
Because it was like 2. I saw 2-2 on my score thing earlier.
What?
Oh, great. Well, that's fun.
Oh yeah. No, I know you're talking about because it was 3-3. Oh, Sen scored again, 4-3.
Yes, I just cashed that. All right, cool. So now at this point, I don't even worry about if that Jets game goes to OT or not because I've already cleaning the house with this damn Sens game. Yeah. 2. I'm 3-0 on that Sens game by itself.
That's wild.
Lovely.
Wow, betting feels overwhelming to me.
This is a light night and like a good night. Like it's way more pressure filled when it's like, you've got a bunch of like full game bets, and then all of a sudden it's like games are tied, or there's like team down by 1 with 5 minutes left, and it's like this has been a thankfully a light night because the last couple of nights have been not so pleasant. So
I know my stream is the farthest behind, but the refs seem loose on calls today.
Yeah, they are. What's your timestamp, Shan?
2:19.
Okay, I'm at 2:06.
Or just what would have been a Vegas breakaway was what I would have called a trip, and it wasn't called.
Tripping shit. Oh, no, we're commercial. That's fun. Wow, I would not have thought the Senators would come beat the Wild.
I didn't either. I'm glad I didn't bet.
It has happened, but like, much can change in 11 minutes.
But here's the thing: the Wild in the last couple of years, they have been great teams to bet on to win coming from behind, especially at home. So I might actually possibly look at betting Wild in game, like full game, to come back and win it.
I don't know.
I don't want to press my luck because I'm already 3-0.
Had such momentum, like they just scored 3 unanswered goals.
Yeah, but they are also the Ottawa Senators.
But like,
so I could get Wild plus 120. Yeah, that I don't know. I'm not gonna press that.
I don't like these odds. I don't understand them either, but I don't like them. Stressing me out, friends. Oh my god.
It's literally you're.
If I'm ever in Minnesota, we're gonna go to a bar and I'm just gonna watch this happen.
Oh hell yeah, we'll go to Allery's is the official bar of the Wild. It's also a Chicago Bears bar, so that's my hangout spot.
Whatever the vibe, I'm in.
Yeah.
Shan, we're going to Minnesota.
This is drinking cut. Yeah, y'all got to come to Minnesota.
Jenna!
Come visit. Yeah, come visit Minnesota. Get some cheese curds and.
Ooh. No.
I'm literally eating cheese dip right now. So that's
fried. Listen, I hate cheese. Like I think cheeseburgers are the worst thing on earth. But cheese curds, fried cheese curds with marinara sauce.
You think cheeseburgers are the worst thing on earth?
Oh yeah, cheese on a hamburger is outrageous.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of hot fucking take is that?
It's so unnecessary. It is so unnecessary. A good hamburger.
You put like sauce on it?
Yeah, a little sauce on it, sure, but
No,
you don't
if you
need
have
like
cheese, you need to assault it with sauce. Like,
no. And see, here's the thing: here in Minnesota, they take it one step further. They do the Juicy Lucy, where they put cheese in the middle of the hamburger.
yes.
It's just like
Beautiful.
they're doing too much. Like a good hamburger needs well seasoned meat, maybe like some grilled onions, maybe a little bit of sauce, but nah, it doesn't need all that. Cheese
I'm
cheese
so
is cheese is one of the most overused condiments on everything. People they put cheese on like chicken sandwiches. Like really? Like that's why I don't get it.
I have a lactose problem, so
Well, I used to, but even without that, I'm just like, no, I'm not putting cheese on everything.
me and cheese have it. Oh, the Wild are on the power play.
Oh, see, damn it!
Megan,
I should have bet.
you're providing play-by-play on the wrong game.
Vegas is doing absolutely nothing.
I was gonna say, has literally anything happened in Toronto, Vegas in the last like 8 minutes? Like probably like it,
No.
yeah,
No.
which is good. Like
What's the
that's
point?
that's kind of the way we want it at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of over it. They've just
All
over
right.
a minute left.
Oh man, damn it! See, now the line moved. I should have bet Wild to win the game. Now they're gonna win the game. They're gonna come back and win it, and I would have missed that. It's all your fault, Meg.
My bad. It's fine. It's fine. Oh,
Okay, can I bet him? I can't even bet him to score next goal because well, I guess I could. I don't know. I probably that's the thing. If you hit 3 live bets in a row on one game, you probably should just stay away from it altogether. No, like even if you have like the greatest like read in the world on it, it's like nope, because then now things will change, and the next thing you know, you're gonna
eventually
lose.
your luck will shift.
Right? Yeah. So I'll take my money and run with that one.
I want one more goal so my friend here can buzz again.
Well, you should just put him on a more lively game.
Should put that Wild
Right.
game.
Yeah, right, for sure. That's been it's the highest scoring game. That's wild. That's the highest scoring game of the night. Ottawa, Minnesota over like Nashville, Calgary's like halfway to the first.
They're still at 0-0 though.
Yeah. How does Philadelphia has not scored again, and they're like 2:30 left in the third. So I'm waiting for like Arizona to pull their
Oh,
goalie.
the Flyers scored again.
They did just now.
Yeah,
Yes.
2-0.
All right, we got that one in too.
Jesus.
So I'm 4-0 since I've been on the stream. I'm gonna have to invite me over, like on more because this
You
is
can always come. It's fine.
this is working.
Oh, the Wild scored.
See, Wild gonna come back and win this damn game.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed about the wrong game.
Wild,
There's
Wild,
29.7 seconds remaining in the game we're actually watching.
Toronto, Vegas, yes. Well,
Wow. The Yotes have an empty net.
but it's already 2-0 Philly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, I cashed that. So.
Oh my god. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1.
Spoiler. Got 8 seconds left.
Okay, well, the game's over.
Not on my screen.
Well, you're on the wrong screen. Okay, we're pulling up a new game here, friends. Where's hockey? Here. Come on. Come on. ESPN.
I wish Dallas would wake up and try to tie that game up with Winnipeg. Jeez.
Now I'm gonna watch the end of the Yotes Flyers game. Anyone who wants to leave can leave. Alex and I are gonna be here crapping our pants.
For those of you who are
black jerseys.
For those of you who are watching and want to tell what I'm betting, the last game I bet on tonight is Buffalo. I got them at plus 130 to win the game. So.
That's too late to care.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Like I'll probably be at a bar at that point. But.
On a Tuesday.
Well, I mean, I already started drinking. So.
Nothing good happens at bars on a Tuesday.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
No, I'm pretty convinced.
I don't have an early show. My show's not until 1 o'clock local time, so got a little time to sleep.
Nothing good happens on a Tuesday. It's fine. It's fine. More for. Okay, 45 seconds left here. Oh, wait, the Flyers are up 3-0.
It's up 3-0 now. Damn, I know it was funny. I was just about to look at it, like, wait a minute, like, didn't you say they had the empty net? And then I couldn't, like, I can't bet that live anymore now.
I missed that. I was changing our score to final.
Ottawa 4-4. Montreal still 2-0 with 3:21 left in the third. Nashville's on the board, 1-0 halfway through the first.
Yeah, but the Flames are now on power play.
Ooh, okay. Good to know.
Just get the NHL app.
No, I have that. That's what I'm looking at too. Like I have that.
It's got everything here. Oh, New York Times. That's one of my brands. Oh, that's not true. I'm thinking the New Yorker. Oh, why are we fighting? Why are we getting aggressive? There's literally 0.2 seconds left.
Sweet. Leafs 4, Knights nothing.
Come on, Flyers. That game's over. Final
Arizona
3-0.
Another loss. Another one. In the words of DJ.
Okay, guys. Carter Hart gets the W. Good for him. Shan, good
Oh,
morning.
and a shutout too. Damn it.
Yup.
Okay, fam. This has been real. The goal horn is done for the night. But Alex, tell the humans where they can find you on social and such.
Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter at AXSmithSports. Watch the Ice Guys every day, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays and Sundays at noon Eastern. I also have a show on YouTube on BetUS TV. That's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Like I mentioned before, AX Smith Sports on Twitter. Don't try to find me on Facebook. If you're in Minnesota, find me at a bar somewhere.
I think that's fair. Alex, lovely to see you. I'm sure you'll be back.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This was a blast, and then I won money on top of it, so it was twice as much fun. So
what a great time! Amazing. Well, guys, you know who we are, Slapshot Sweethearts. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that now. Like the video, Twitter @SweetheartsPod, Instagram Slapshot Sweethearts. Give it all a follow. Maybe we'll follow back if you're nice to us. Who knows? But we will see everyone next week. Can't wait. Have a lovely night.